You know something? Mm. And just in case for you guys, right? Just in case y'all not hit, right? Just in case y'all not. Hey man, shout out to DJ Witch Doctor, man. Shout out to DJ. I asked him, like, I was like, I need you to sample this beat for me, man. I love this beat, right? I asked him to sample that beat, and that man came up with some genius work for me. Yeah, it's actually part of my new ensemble. So when I call Nancy, right? When I call Nancy and I'm like, Nancy, I need you to hit that ensemble. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Wish Doctor, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Go subscribe to Not for Humans. Make sure you go subscribe to DJ Wish Doctor all day in the paint. Bow. Let's go ahead and get to it. He did an awesome job on this beat. Awesome job. So what I want to do is I want to, in a very much so gentleman fashion, very much so gentleman fashion. All I want to do is I just want to break down this video. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play radio. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop faces up real quick. I'm going to pull them down. Now I'm going to show you all how you simply just carry yourself in a very, very, very gentleman-like demeanor, should I say. Excuse me. Forgive me. All right. So here we go. All right. Boom. We see faces. Bow. All right. So let's get it off. Bow. Now we're just going to do talk radio. Okay. We're going to do talk radio. So I have made it very, very, very clear my entire position. It's a fact, right? My entire position is I just simply present something, I lay it on the table, and I walk away. And I just, hey, what do you think about this? All right. So what we're going to do is the first thing we're going to do before we talk about this, before we talk about that, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did not get the chance to do. And apparently I didn't get the chance to do it even on my last live here.
Ladies, pay attention.
All right. So hold on. I'm going to just present it, right? We're going to do one more again for the win. We're just going to do talk radio. Okay. This is going to be talk radio for you. All right. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, I'm really good at this on the low. I'm really on the low good at this. So I have an entire brand to protect. I'm at that point. I'm at that level. No, I'm not huge. I ain't big. but I have more than enough in stake at this point. I got something to protect. That's the only reason why I'm doing this video. And it's going to be all out of respect and love. Okay? I want to make sure I make that clear. Respect to the family. So what I'm going to do is, boom, watch, bow. You see that? You see that? That was the video that was in question. All right? So boom. Just get off the screen. I want us to listen to it. So this was the question that was proposed to me, right? So before I play that video, I want to go back to this and I want to pull up right here. All right, so hold on. Let me make sure I can bow right there. So look, everything kicked off because of this question right here. It's real easy.
You see me? Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It's real easy. All right, bow. Okay, hold on. Add to stage. Bow. This question right here. Okay, so Smitty, do you completely agree with the clip? What clip is she speaking about? The clip I'm about to play. Trust, some women think the same too. Psh, mind blown. Some itches, which I don't use that word. Okay. Be brutal. Haha. Okay, cool beans. Let's get that off the screen. All right. Let's get that off the screen. Cool beans. All right. Now let's go back to that clip in which I was asked, do I agree completely about, right? All I wanted, anybody who knows me, they know I'm big on not being heard and me not being able to get my word out. How about that one? Anybody who knows me on the back end, you know I speak about that. So I just want to know, again, with my track record, where's the flaw? What is different? Okay. We're very consistent. So let's go back to this little short. Okay. I'm going to pull it up. All right. Here we go. All right. So hold on. Here we go. Here we go. So I was asked that question, like, how do I feel about that? Let's go ahead and break that down. All right. So this guy, he comes up and he talks about ladies, you know, what men care about and don't care about. First and foremost, I want us, okay, ladies, I want you to really pay attention. I want you to really pay attention to anytime somebody comes up and says, ladies, all of us or women, this, like as in a totality, that should be a red flag off rip. So I just want to make it clear. As soon as I heard the clip, the very second he said, ladies, men don't, I'm like, men who? You mean you? I'm not you, bruh. You know, it's enough people who know me well enough, who know what everything and how I think. Right? So let's go ahead and let's just listen to this, right? So this clip, right? All right, boom. All right, boom. So this clip right here, which was in question, right? I was asked, what do I think about this clip? I'm going to break it down. Now that I have my platform and I'm able to speak nice and comfortable and peaceful and not be cut off, that's it. I just wanted to talk peaceful. I ain't want to argue with nobody. That's not my MO. That's not what I do. I'm a chill dude. Like, I know that about me by now. All right, so look, let's go.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing.
That's bullshit. Bullshit. Now watch. Now I want you to pay attention. Okay, I'm going to let him go down the line, right? And I'm going to break down to you truly how we turn this cross into a star. Anybody who knows me knows I'm that man of different angles. I'm not the typical. I don't think how other typical people do, right? Let alone typical men.
A man calling you his woman means nothing.
What? What? Okay, I'll break that down too.
A man giving you a baby means nothing.
Are you serious right now?
I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one.
No, you're not. You're just going to keep talking that nonsense. Let's go.
A man marrying you means nothing. You know.
Just give me a second. I'm looking for it.
You're missing the point.
Cause I hate you coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
I never got the chance to respond to this in its entirety. So I'm going to do it here. Wait till he gets to the end. You're going to love this. Wait till the end, right? Wait till the end.
You know what means something? A man changing himself.
Hold on. I want to pull his face up while he says this bullshit. I want to pull him up. Let's get him on the screen. All right, here we go. Let's go. All right.
Means nothing. You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
Ah, shit. All right. Now watch, okay? Now watch this, right? Watch this. Watch how we have to literally rewind the entire tape back. And now, in order for me to give my full analysis, I have to go over everything he just said. So you remember the last thing he just said, right? He said, a man, what did he say? A man changing his life for you is what's really something. A man changing his life for you is what's really something. All right. Now I'm gonna push play again. Now let's go over it, and we're gonna go step by step. Let's rock out.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing.
Okay, so he said a man who would change. Listen, at the end, he said a man, what means something is a man who would change his life. So you try and tell me if that man went from a bachelor living on his own or wherever it is, and now I know that I'm getting ready to move in with you, and we're about to become the two, the two that become one. That's not a change. Man, let's go ahead and break this down.
A man calling you his woman means nothing.
So the man who was once a bachelor, who is now saying, I am in a relationship, you telling me that's not a change for that man? Okay. Right.
You're missing the point.
A man giving you a baby means nothing.
So a man who never had kids before, and now he has a whole, not just you, he has a whole nother life ahead of him. Every time he looks at you, he knows that it is now two that come with you. And that's not a change. A man having to know how to, like, I can't go out as much as I wanted to. I can't, whatever, hang out with the boy. Look, I can't smoke in the house. Like real talk. Like, let's really think about whatever it may be in real life, right? Right? I'm going, like, my sleep patterns may change because I may have to be the one to get up in the middle of the night, the middle of the night. Nah, you go ahead. I got to bed. Because, like, we rotate. I know what that's like. I actually know what that life is like. When that crib is right there at the foot of the bed, just a few feet away in the same room, I know what that's like. And all three of you are in there. I know what it's like for 12 and a half years. For the record, people, for 12 and a half years. So I just want to make it clear. No, I've never been technically married, but that life, I know a nice little bit about it, right? So when he says, like, a man, do you not know that was the biggest change for me in my life? So let's go ahead and let's think about this again. The very last thing he said was, what really makes that man love you is when he decides to change his life for you. But the baby, moving in with you, all of these things mean nothing. Bruh.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know what he's talking about, but let's go ahead and listen more. Let's go ahead and give him a little more time. Let's see if he can recover.
I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one.
Oh snap, he about to hurt some feelings. So let's go ahead and hit the disclaimer. Let's just give him the disclaimer because he just said he's gonna hurt some feelings. So everybody, let's go ahead real quick. Okay, so he just said he about to hurt some feelings. What he about to say? Let's listen to what he about to say. So we just broke down everything he just said, right? All right, so let's listen to what he says on this last part.
A man marrying you means nothing. You know what means
Hold on. So
something?
But
A
I'm
man
sorry, I'm
changing
sorry.
himself.
I'm sorry. See, I done knocked over my phone and everything. This shit is wild. Okay, so hold on. So he just said having kids with you don't mean nothing. Moving in with you don't mean nothing. Okay. All right. Calling you his woman, like the transition from a bachelor to a man who is now from independent to interdependent, because now you all rely on each other. You all are two becoming one. Okay, cool. That don't mean nothing. Oh, all right. So what is this last part he says?
Changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
Hold on.
That's what means marrying you means nothing. You know what means something?
Hold on.
A man changing. I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one. A man marrying you means nothing.
A man marrying you means nothing. Since when? Since when? Not real talk though. Since when? Since man, I tell you, boy, I sheesh. And this is what I mean by, like, you know, the things that people say, right? The narratives, everything that is spoken. It is so effing fascinating to me because the fact is that's not realistic. It's just not. Matter of fact, that's not even something that I like. Listen, I have a slight embarrassment playing this video simply because it's on my channel and I know I'm like north to that south, right? I'm east to that west, or I'm west to that east, and I'm this shit is crazy. Nah, real talk. Like, you hear it though? Like, real talk though. Like, bruh, like, so that's what I'm making clear, dog. Like, so I just wanted a moment to just kind of like, so again, so
You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
so me having a baby with you, moving in with you, marrying you, that's not changing my lifestyle. All right, so hold on. Shoot, man. Hold on. I need to calm down and spark my J. I got a question. All right, so if I'm dead ass. I don't care how long it takes. We are going to keep running it back. I'm just one of them. I'm sorry. I look, we're gonna do it. I just want to know. Now listen. I know. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you. Just hold on. All right, so the very, very end. Watch. I want us to pay attention, bro. Before people get to thinking, and not being able to recognize and know that they know Smitty. You know Smitty. You know Smitty.
A man changing himself.
Hold on. So wait. So right here, he said he's gonna hurt some feelings.
A man changing
Hold on.
himself
Wait.
in you means nothing. You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
All right, so a man changing his lifestyle. Listen, I'm just playing, man. I'm going to put his face up there. I'm sorry. I got to give you the visuals with it, okay? I want you to see him while he says it, just so you know that's not me on the voiceover. That's him right there.
With this next one, a man marrying you means nothing. I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one. A man marrying you means nothing. You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
Okay. All right. All right. So you saw his face. All right. I didn't say it. Okay. I just see, I don't know. I think I had to iterate that real quick because I think we got things twisted, right? All right, bad. So that's what he said. He said, none of that means anything. So, all right. So I'm just going to stop and I'm just going to ask you, is there a change or not? Here we go.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing. A man calling you
A man moving in your house means nothing. You once lived on your own or wherever you were, and now you're integrating with someone else. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
his woman means nothing.
So you went from being a single man, you went from being a bachelor to now you're in a relationship. And you're willing to claim it. Like, listen, he's saying that he's claiming you. So when a man, all right, so that don't mean nothing.
A man giving you a baby means nothing.
Okay, so he never had kids before, and now his entire lifestyle is turned from not just you, but to a whole nother life inside of you that is a part of him. And that don't mean nothing. Then that baby inside of him that is a part of him, then that means that that part of him means nothing. Great job, bro. great job, man. Hey, hold on. Hold on real quick, man. I'm sorry. We just got to give this man a round of applause because apparently he's on one. Psych.
You're missing the point.
Don't you ever get that twisted.
I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You just about to say some real big, wild geeking.
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
That's all you're about to do.
Man marrying you means nothing. You know.
So marriage is not a change for both parties. Like real talk, not even just us, just men. Like real talk, like seriously. So like you listen. So you try and tell me that something that involves so much paperwork, so much commitment, so much like cold feet the night before, don't mean nothing, right? That ain't nothing. That's just like going to 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying, to go grab you like, you know what I mean, like, you know, a Slurpee or something in the summertime when they free or something, you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about right now? Seriously, what are we talking about right now? This is what it is that I was hearing when I was listening to this guy talk. Let's go.
Know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
Boy. So everything he just named ain't a change. You know, we should really take time to get to know each other. You know, one thing I love to do, I love to like sit back and just listen to people. Look, I know I may have like moments, even I might cut people off, whatever, because sometimes I'm just a little excited too. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, one thing I love to do, no bullshit, I just love to listen to people. You want to know why? Because I don't know everything. Has anybody ever heard me say that before? Anybody ever heard me say, I only know what I know about women because I take time to sit back and listen to them? You know what? You know what? You know what? Only because I got time tonight, I'm actually going to do it. I'm really actually going to do it. Like, I'm real deal. Like, I don't care. I don't care how long it takes. I'm dead ass. Because I can't, man. I can't, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. These spaces really got Smitty's character Like I don't understand it, bro. Like my track record speaks for itself. Too deep, bro. It's too deep on my track record. So that's what I'm gonna do, right? Let me see something. Hold on. What do I go to? I should go to my. Yeah, I should go here. Yeah, it's my lives. I'm gonna go to my lives. Let me see something real quick. I just want you to give me a second, right? I just want you to give me a second. I'm gonna go to it. I shit you not. Listen. So everything that's being said right now, once I click down to it, I don't have to say any. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. I'm glad I did that. Yep, I found it. So let me see something real quick. Let me just make sure. Nope, that's not the one. Hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me see something real quick. No. Hold on. Here we go. Watch this. Yeah, I'm going to find it. And so I'm going to pull something up that basically, like, for the most part, like, all I'm going to say is this is a long time ago. So this is now 2025, right? So this is a long time ago. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull something up that just simply just shows, like, I've been saying the same from day one, and nothing has changed at all, right? Nothing. And not near one form. All right, let me see something right here. Hold on. Let me see something. Yes, I found it. Now, I want you to listen to this conversation. Okay? I'm gonna be real with you. Like, and look, fair use, right? All right. So I want you to just listen to me and my homie, right? Shout out to the boy Vic. That's right. So basically, it was imposed to me that I know everything. And I come off like I got all the answers. I'm just doing history. All right, so hold on. Watch this. I'm going to just let it play. Like, we just about to kick back and cool it. I'm not about to say nothing for like the next 5 minutes. Go ahead, pull this up. Man, I'll make sure y'all go over there, man. Subscribe to Vic and Lola. Shout out to the family. This is all off innocent love. This is only for my reputation. You good, family. Don't worry about nothing. I just want to prove something real quick. Now, let's go ahead and play this. Yeah, this is old. This is real old.
What's popular isn't always what's good. Okay, I got me a soldier in the building. You know what it is. Peace, brother Smitty.
Can you hear me? Hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, now I had to turn off YouTube. I'm just setting up the shit. Yeah, I'm right here, Brody. I got you, pimping.
For sure. Yeah, man. I'm having this conversation with myself at the moment, and I'm glad you're here to join me. But
okay, well, let's talk to ourselves together.
Let's do that.
So now let's go ahead and do it, right? Let's go ahead and do it. So we get further along the video. Let's see who pops up, the whole nine. But it's all out of love and respect. I just want y'all to peep only what my responses are, nothing else. I'm just showing what my trademark of characteristics are.
Me now, I need that peace. But the younger
I
version
digress. My mic is muted, sir. So
there is a standard of beauty that I think every man would prefer. But where would you sacrifice? What would you give up for a trait that was more important to you?
Well, first and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure that we make it clear to everyone listening. Me and you both know, Brother Vic, that the number one thing that a man will take over anything else is respect.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Respect me. That is simple. Forget your love. Forget how nice you are. Forget all of that other stuff. Respect me, and I swear on life, we can go so far together. So I would say respect would be that. Definitely, I want to say briefly, I totally agree with you with the narratives that's pushed. Like, for example, like how we will always say, yeah, like, men, you know, what's in us just have sex and, you know, fuck everything. And because we're supposed to spread our seed. And I just be sitting here like, you fucking retarded caveman, bro.
Again, I've never been with the narratives. Never been with it. From day one, I've always called this shit stupid. Ain't nothing changed. Let's go back on history. Let's take a history lesson.
Bro, why are you saying that? But then we'll turn around and try to tell the women to not view us a certain way. Don't look at us as shallow.
Do I not say the same shit now? The only thing I want to ask people is, where do you see a flaw? Where do you see a change in what I say today? I'm talking to those who hear me, those who know me. Ain't that the same shit I say right now? This is years ago. Let's go.
Oh, nah. But you telling everybody all the time, we supposed to go around and if it's open, slide in. And I'm just like, bro, what about the dudes like myself who got discipline? What about guys like myself who have turned down pretty nice looking women? Why? Because the headspace wasn't right. Yes, she looked good. Yes, she could have got the D. But guess what? Just like a woman does to us, hey, girl, he looked good. Okay, all right, well, oh, he's coming this way. Let's see. And then he said something wild like, what's going on, blue jeans? And now she's turned off. She's like, damn, the nigga looked good. Why did you do that? You just dried it up. And same thing, you just took this nice oak tree to a gummy bear.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Is there anything different? Again, this is the only thing I'm saying. Anybody can say anything they want about Smitty any day of the week. I promise you, I got in. Y'all be surprised. I'm good at this. And I'm doing this out of love. This ain't like a real talk. Like, I love my peoples. I just want to make it clear. I think we forgot. So I just want to give a reminder. My track record speaks for itself, dog. I've been saying the same thing from day one, bro. Why do people keep trying to act like I've switched? I don't get it. Or why do y'all act like you don't know me? Let's go.
Because your headspace is all the way wrong. And I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I can dig it. So
hold it down for a second, Vic. I'm about to come up with you.
Now, I want you to watch this. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. I got us. Now, let's go ahead. Now, listen. Real talk. Man, hold on. Boom, hold on. Yeah. Shout out, man. Shout out to Sister Chocolate. I just want to make it clear. The main thing I want us to focus on is this. I was accused of knowing everything. I want you to listen to what I say to Chocolate when it comes to what I know about women. And tell me if you hear anything different than what I say today. Again, track record. Let's go. I don't have to say nothing. Just play the clip.
I'm just going to run to the closet. I'll be right back. Go ahead. I'm right here, though.
all right. Well, the brother Smitty, the younger
I
version.
digress. My mic is muted, sir. So when I say I would
say another one.
If it was that skimp real quick, Vic. Yeah.
Well, the brother Smitty just dropped. I don't.
Will take over any.
Hey.
They say they come off with this kind of facade.
Hold on. So real quick. I ain't gonna lie. I want to make sure y'all really hear this convo, but it's like, cause I ran to the bathroom. My bad. It's hard to gauge it.
I would say.
Hold on. Let me get to his question.
What is something? Because honestly, I can't say, and I'm gonna carry him up in a minute. I'm just, let me get myself. I was napping. I can't say.
Do your thing. Hey, this is a no cam mandatory stream. So.
Nah, I personally have a motto where I like you to see me when I'm speaking, so you know who said it.
Is there anything different about that demeanor in the man that you know today? What's changed?
So my thing is things that, gosh, let me see something. Ooh, okay, right here. I do believe that women, a lot of times, at least from my personal experience, believe that men value strictly the physical about them over the actual characteristics and personality about them. I do believe that's a little more even kilt nowadays, especially because all of us have come across like a boatload, a whole damn slew of just nothing ass people. Folks that's claim they this, they say they that, they come off with this kind of facade, and they're just really the most basic, shallow. There's really nothing major going on over there, nothing to really be impressed about. And I do believe that that's taken place because a lot of people truly have the wrong headspace of thinking that something that we truly value more than anything else. And I personally disagree. I digress. My mic is muted. Love that vest, sir.
Appreciate that, G.
Always complimentive. What has changed?
So the way that people discuss these YouTube talking points, sometimes it offends me and simplifies men.
Hey, and real quick, man. Shout out, man. Y'all make sure go over there, man. Subscribe to Vic and Lola. Just type it in. See if it pop up. I'm going to see if I can like figure it out how to exactly spell it. Go subscribe to Vic and Lola. Go subscribe to the Love Experience. Okay. All right. Support our own. They may not like us, but I love us. Let's go.
And to a degree that I don't like. And it makes it seem like shallow monsters without a soul who are just led by a penis. And there are some of us who fit that description. However, I don't believe that is the majority at all. Me personally, what places, this is what I'll ask. Where are you willing to sacrifice? Me personally, looks, as I age, looks are becoming lower and lower and lower on the totem pole, even though it was a precursor all the way up until almost this point. Now, I don't want a woman who.
That's so basic. I'll let you finish, and I got you immediately on that answer.
You know, I have a thing is like, I don't want it to be a fight for me to be faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Because the majority of the women that I pass through on my daily basis just outshine you physically by so much that it's now I have to soul search every day. So there is a standard of beauty that I think every man would prefer. But where would you sacrifice? What would you give up? For a trait that was more important to you?
Well, first and foremost, let's go ahead and make sure that we make it clear to everyone listening. Me and you both know, Brother Vic, that the number one thing that a man will take over anything else is respect. Respect me. That is simple. Forget your love, forget how nice you are, forget all of that other stuff. Respect me, and I swear on life, we can go so far together. So I would say respect would be that. Definitely, I want to say briefly, I totally agree with you with the narratives that's pushed. Like, for example, like how we will always say, yeah, like, men, you know, what's in us just have sex and, you know, fuck everything. And because we're supposed to spread our seed. And I just be sitting here like, you fucking retarded caveman, bro. Why are you saying that? But then we'll turn around and try to tell the women to not view us a certain way. Don't look at us as shallow. Oh, nah. But you telling everybody all the time, we supposed to go around and if it's open, slide in. And I'm just like, bro, what about the dudes like myself who got discipline? What about guys like myself who have turned down pretty nice looking women?
Shout out. Hey, good luck. Okay, yeah. There you go. Type it in just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Vic and Lola. All right, go over there, man. Subscribe. All right, go ahead, show our people some love, respect to the family. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, dog.
And why? Because the headspace wasn't right. Yes, she looked good. Yes, she could have got the D. But guess what? Just like a woman does to us, the girl, he looked good. Okay, all right, well, he's coming this way. Let's see. And then he said something wild like, what's going on, blue jeans? And now she's turned off. She's like, damn, the nigga look good. Why did you do that? You just dried it up. And same thing. You just took this nice oak tree to a gummy bear because your headspace is all the way wrong. And I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I can dig it. So
hold it down for a second, Vic. I'm about to come up with you. I'm just gonna run to the closet. I'll be right back. Go ahead. I'm right here though.
all right. Well, the brother Smitty just dropped. I don't know that it's a secret, but I don't think it is widely known as it should be. Respect is a non-negotiable in every man. I mean, beta, alpha, whatever you want to call them. Respect is paramount, and that is one quality that I.
Now, let me say this very briefly, real quick, to give a little more elaboration on that, right? When I say like forget the love, all that other stuff, I mean that strictly in the sense of when you give the respect to a man, you give that respect because we know as men, automatically, if I get the respect from you, I get love from you. I get, you know what I'm saying, nourishment from you. Like respect alone brings everything. It's my point. That's my point. Like respect is the umbrella. Like I promise you, lady, us as men, we know that woman, you know, the woman that respects you is the woman that actually will love you and care for you and everything. The respect brings everything you want else. Great sex, when you know, whatever it is, like, you know, however you view the relationship, right? All of the things that are incorporated into the nuances of it, right? When you have that, ain't nothing to talk about. Let's go.
I would not trade for any physical attribute. I'll jump out the bag and say another one.
If it was that skimp real quick, Vic, yes, I'm saying it and I stand on it. I will take Precious if she is pleasant and cooperates over a Rihanna that is just fucking nasty any damn day. Yes, I said it, my nigga. Anybody want to lock antlers with this buck? We ready. Rock out.
I'm sorry. What's changed? You know what I say to this day? What do I say I value so much? My peace. My peace. Man, I worked too hard to get here to my peace. This is 2 years ago. Let's go.
I didn't want it to happen this early, Smitty. I didn't want it to happen this early. But you telling me right now, you taking a respectful Precious over a toxic Rihanna? In reality, are we that evolved? Now I can go along with you.
Have you shed the baby skin fur on your antlers yet? Are you ready, young buck? You ready? I can break it all the way down. Very easy.
Keep on with it.
Okay. So now let me ask you a question, sir. Which is more important to you? A nut? I'm not even going to say sex in its entirety. I'm just going to say, because what it comes down to, everything we're doing comes down to that about what's that, about 7 Mississippis and you're done. Nap time. Get off me. Now, this is where I'm at, bro. When it comes to that, let me ask you, which is more important, the orgasm or your peace of mind? So let's start there to see where I go with it first.
Let's get it. This that go and get it. With no hesitation. This that never quit. Start that elevation. This that process. This that in the making. This that started from the bottom. This that motivation.
Peace of mind.
Okay, all right. Which is more important to you? A woman that looks good next to you in the passenger seat when y'all pull up to the light in the summertime, windows down, music bumping, or a chick that, honestly, bro, you ain't got that much to brag about when it comes to her, but every day you step in that door, it's bliss. Which do you pick, Vic?
Me now, I need that peace. But the younger
I digress. My mic is muted, sir. So when I say I would come home with that pressure, mark my words, bro. Looks are very important. I'm very thankful that my lady is a very much so attractive woman. My whole thing is, let me see who this is. Who's that? Vic? Boom. Okay. All right. What's going on, girl? So my thing is, I'm sorry, brother. As much heartache, drama, loud noises, disturbance. Why are you bothering me? No, I don't like my suit this way. All this shit I've gone through. Finally, I have peace in my life. When I tell you, bruh, besides my child and my parents, maybe, I would say, honestly, dog, that's the one thing truly that's an inanimate object that I would die for. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock. Go.
Now, hold on real quick. So earlier, right on the live, I was just joking. I was like, Chocolate, you know the history. You know what she said? No, I don't. Okay, I got you, boo. I got you. All right. So I'm going to give you the history since you don't know. And I'm saying this out of love. It's just like, that's how we joke. That's how we get back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've always done this. This is 2 years ago. So when I say, Chocolate, you know the history. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Let's not play with it.
Ladies, are y'all hearing this man?
Again, please, y'all, be careful with Smitty. Be careful with me. Please, man, please.
No, because I just got up here. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine, sister. What do you have to say on the topic?
Well, I was getting up on the StreamYard, so I missed some of it. But I did want to say that an orgasm can bring you peace of mind if you do it right. That's all I'm just saying.
Said 2 for 1, Smitty.
And no. Watch this. The antler. Good. We done shared our skin. Now, Chocolate, I want to ask you, how often, my sister, do you hear women complaining about either never having an orgasm ever, or they can't remember the last time they had one? Rock out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very true. I have been in those conversations. I several of my friends have divulged that.
So when it comes to the orgasm, if you know that's a hit or miss, but guaranteed, ugly ass Earl is positively guaranteed to give you peace and bliss. Things are taken care of. You really don't want for nothing. You don't. You probably just want a better looking man, but you don't want for shit. Rock out.
I mean, I guess if our society stopped comparing sex to weighing it against having a solid relationship, those two things don't weigh in the same pot. I don't care about Earl, what he look like, what he don't look like. If he got a shitty personality, I don't give a shit about what I
And I gotta say this. She is saying the same thing that she has said to this day. And that's my point. I'm going to give it to her. You want to know why I respect Chocolate? Because she's still Chocolate. See, the whole point I'm bringing up is I want us to recognize how everybody in this scenario is still exactly who we are to this very moment. Nobody's changed, including Smitty. I know exactly who this guy is. Let's go.
I don't want for it unless I'm unable to get it myself. Because to me, it's like I want to be able to be in the house with you, and I don't want to hate you, or you don't like my friends, you don't like how I do certain things, you don't like how I dress, you always got a complaint. See, those are the relationships people will get into for what you said, Smitty, which is the bills are paid, the house is paid off, y'all got 2 cars, the kids can go to college. To me, my peace of mind is way more.
For those who not getting it, I have to go back and forth because they mess with it. But let's go.
Or worth any of that. Because those things aren't ever going to stop. There's always going to be a constant. People going to get married. People going to have kids. That is always going to be a constant. So since I'm the writer of my story, then I choose to have peace.
So, Chocolate, let me ask you this real quick. I want you to keep going. Love, what exactly, when you say the piece for you, and when you speak about that, just like, let's give me the top 3, like to nutshell it. Like, give me some examples of what that consists of. What does it look like?
Peace for me is trusting who I'm with, being around people who I know that they have my best interest and I have theirs. Not walking on eggshells, not feeling like I have to prove myself all the time to prove I love you or prove that you're happy, or all of those different things that if you haven't taken care of them before we got together, then I can't. So peace of mind for me is I don't want that stress. It's just unwanted. It doesn't have to be. We can be cool. We can have fun. We can be friends. We can have a good time. There's no, what's the word I should say? There is no law that says my marriage or my relationship has to be this very strict, by the book. This is the only way. We can't laugh. We can't have fun. We can't do this. We can't do that. Like that to me is crazy. So that's my interpretation.
That sounds like a stick in the mud and or fuddy-duddy. Rock out.
Well, a lot of men can be that way, though. I mean, a lot of men can be that way. I mean, I can bring to the table the experience of dating men, because dating men and you hanging out around with your boys, those are totally different situations. I have male friends, but that doesn't mean I know what all men are thinking, right? I've been with men, I've been in relationships, I've been engaged, I've lived with one. So like, it's not where I'm coming from. Oh, I only had like one guy. Nah, I got real experience because I dated. Because I felt like if I want to be with a man, don't I need to study and learn what this other species is about? So yeah, for me it is. It's very different in that regard. I don't see.
I find that interesting. She said, "Shouldn't I learn what this other species is about?" Exactly. You're absolutely right, sis. No bullshit. Like no being sarcastic, facetious, nothing. You're absolutely right. That's why I continuously say what I'm getting ready to say. Just wait for it.
A man as a meal ticket, or someone to make sure all my needs are met. You're a human being just like me. I'm just looking for a mate to walk through life with.
Chocolate.
Yep.
I appreciate your candor.
Of course.
However, the question on the floor is on the screen. So
well, he asked me a different question. Wait
I,
a
no,
minute.
no. I'm not getting on you or anything.
Yeah, nah, I apologize. This is Vic's moment. This is this. So I would like to respond to this one piece, and then Vic, reiterate your question, Chocolate, and I'm getting ready to be with y'all in a moment. I got to run to the restroom. All right, so look, Chocolate, I'm gonna just say this, love. As a guy who, I ain't trying to toot my horn or nothing, but look, I'm just saying, as a dude who, I know I'm attractive. My mother's gorgeous, and my father is a very handsome man. So I'm. A combination of those two. So what I'm saying is, as a guy who definitely has gotten his fair share of compliments from the opposite sex, and I've also gone places and I've been next to my buddy who brought me along as the wingman because he knows that they're attracted to me more than him. I see.
Have I not actually told that very story before? Recently. Like well after this. I know what that's like. I've never had a hard time getting a date. I've never been a dude that's had a hard time talking and dealing with women. Where is anything I'm saying different? I'm going on track record only. Please forgive me. Thank you so much, Vic and Lola. I love y'all. Respect to the family. This is only about my personal character and the track record of it.
How y'all treat dudes that you don't find so physically adorable or likable. Dudes that you're not physically attracted to, I am being honest with you. Chocolate, y'all are not so pleasant and nice. I can be cute as I don't know what. I can be handsome, chocolate, sexy, drop all that shit. I could say something that was John out of the way. Y'all let that shit slide. Let that motherfucker say something to you that was nice. You'll call it harassment. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
I mean, it all depends. I mean, I'm not going to blanket it that way because that's not what's going on. If a guy doesn't look a certain type of way and his personality outweighs that, women will look surpassed. And I know this for a true fact. Yes. There are women out here. There's just
Oh, again, shout out to Chocolate. I'm going to get this to you, beloved. Why? Because is she not being the same as well? She being the same. So, I mean, shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Vic. Everybody gets this.
like it's men out there, it's women out here who we are not all looking for the brother that think he too cute or whatever. It doesn't, we're looking for more than that. We're looking more than your wallet and your dick. And I think that is surprising to some of y'all. Like, we don't care about that. Can I have a conversation with you? Can we talk about...
At what age would you say as a woman that crossover happened? I could say for men, it starts in your 30s, depending on who you are is when it happens. But
that's what I mean. Yeah, I would agree with you on that, Vic, that it's when everybody has a lane. No, the universal is that we know we all need water to live. We know we need the sun. We know that having sex with each other can make a child. Those things are universal. But when it comes down to what you desire as a person, as your mate, yeah, there's going to be nuances to that. If men like women, right? So we're just talking about American society. Men like looking at pretty women. Why do we know this? Because that is who is in front. It ain't us.
Now that we got a nice feel, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for just a tip And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get right to where we are, and then we're going to get back to the video. Let's do this. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Get your popcorn. Let's go ahead and rock out, because what we're doing is we're going on a history of Smitty's YouTube endeavors, I guess you can say. I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Adventures. There we go.
Shit to y'all in comparison to a woman who might be heavier, or she might not be as attractive in that manner, and things are said in a negative light about her because of what she's saying, because of how she looks.
You got some dudes that'll go out the way.
Yeah, of course.
You got dudes that'll go out the way. Yeah. See, thing is though, the difference is you can literally in real life physically hit me in public. If I up and bust you smooth in your jaw, I would be looked at as the most terrible thing that's ever. It's the truth. I'm not saying nothing wrong. You tell there's a lie. Hold on now. Now, hold on. Wait. Let me just finish. I'm gonna give it to you. And on the panels, women can basically, let's say, cyber smack a nigga and say out their mouth the very second I start really actually not like on some play shit, but I'm going back and forth with you for real, calling you all kind of bees and stuff. Now I'm looked at as the nigga who argues with women.
Now wait, is that not consistent as to why I didn't go back and forth with our sister Deceive? Like this, look, it's I've been talking about these things. Listen, when I say third eye open, it's been open. All right. I just didn't know how to describe it before. But honestly, at this point, I'm like,
wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Of course I thought of that. I just didn't think about it until now. Let's go.
Well, isn't that what you're doing? You're arguing with a woman. Then yeah, that would be what you're doing.
Now, you see what I'm saying? So my point is, everything that was taking place, I was doing the best that I can. I'm trying to make it clear, like nah. I know how this is going to look. It does not matter how much I'm speaking calm. It doesn't matter how much I'm saying polite words. The very moment, if she's elevating, if I even interact enough with the elevation, I'm considered arguing and being combative with that woman. I am a man who has the emotional intelligence to know exactly what's before me. Yes, mamina. Respect to the family. Let's give a round of applause for the black men who actually get it.
Hey man.
Okay. All right. So wait. So let me throw this in
real quick, if you don't mind. If you don't
mind.
Go ahead.
You got it, sis. You got it.
Because you're saying, why is it always
Look at God. Look at God.
Okay.
All right. So, like I was getting ready to say real
quick. God have mercy upon us.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a funny moment. No. She coming right back. Let's get it back up there. So let's get sis back up there. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Bow. All right, let's get back up there.
Move out of my way to accomplish my goal. So if I like fat asses, but she's got big tits and a small ass, I'll make that sacrifice if it comes with respect.
All right. So apparently, shout out to my brother Vic. Again, everything I say is something that's consistent. All right. And it is what it is. Let's go.
I'll make that sacrifice. I'll switch up. I might be a breast man all of a sudden. I can retrain aspects of myself and learn to appreciate you because I see you differently. That respect as a dream lens on. You know how you say looking at someone through rose-colored glasses? for a woman.
I have heard that. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same way that you look at a woman at 9 o'clock in a bar versus you look at one at 2 o'clock in a bar. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like that time is a parallel between your life and the amount of time that you have left. I think people are getting towards the end of the night and they're starting to get desperate. And their options is thinning out, and some of them poor options is looking not so bad anymore. So the question was, were they ever that bad, or are your standards really something that are subject to move around based on what you feel you have available to you or how much time you have left? So the question goes back to you, Sister Chocolate. I don't want to take the floor from you. What do you think, based on the men that you have encountered, your male friends, your family, and the men that you've dated, what do you think men really value in a woman?
Power. They value power, sex.
This right here, all right? Okay. Let me go ahead and do this. So this is the part. Don't worry. Trust me. I mean, because we got time. I mean, well, listen, I don't care if you do or not. I do. I got time. All right? Listen. Wait for it.
Money. And they value their time.
Did you hear the question?
I heard the question. You didn't hear my answer?
So you think men value power, money, and what else? Time?
Sex and time.
You're missing the point.
Money, sex, and time.
Yep.
Can you explain the power aspect?
Well, yeah. I mean, you want to feel like you have control of your life, right? You want to have a say-so in your relationship.
Now, what I want us to pay attention to is this primarily. All right, just listen again. It's not even like off something bad or anything. I was told I know everything. My point is, I'm going on my track record on how much I make it very clear, not knowing everything.
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
I don't know a damn thing. God knows everything. And this is why I say what I say.
You want to be the leader, the alpha, whatever it's called. You want to be the provider. You want to be the protector. You want to do all these things. That requires power. You gotta be protected.
Salute to Raw B.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, that's just a part of it. Just your life wanting to be, have that kind of control in your life. And so to me, I feel like not a lot of men, that is control. And see, now all these words have become so interchangeable, which words are, so it means something different, like submit.
And that is actually, she's actually speaking something that's facts. Yeah, nah, facts, sis. No bullshit. So I got to give you that. Nah, that's real talk, though. That's real talk. And that's why I believe that us as Black people aren't able to, at least in our community, right? We're not able to maintain a consistent code. Now, I want us to think about it. We always say, stay on code. Well, how are we supposed to stay on code when we don't even have the same description of what the code is? Why? Because none of us have the same description on what words mean. You see? So it's kind of harder for us, I believe, to stay on code with one another when most of us don't even know what, the average word is as a unified sector anymore. And let's go ahead and get it.
Mission to one woman can mean something totally different to another. And
So,
just to
so
kind
when
of
you
round
say
it,
power, you're speaking
yes.
of submission, because power is something that a man has without the woman.
That's
He has
not
more
true.
power without his woman. So
Well,
the
then
question
why
was,
you
are you
Right,
using
right.
submission? Are you using submission interchangeably with power or control?
No, because power is submission is power. What else is it?
But wait a
You're
minute.
submissive.
Now, real quick. I mean, just me personally, and this is why I really stay away from the word submission. Again, I don't know. Has anybody have or have not heard me say that? I rather just say, just work with me, not against me. Just cooperate with me. My point in saying that is this. It don't work with certain narratives. From day one, I have not been with these narratives. I've always, from day one, has been one against the typical, like, whatever, I don't know, what is it, like red pill, whatever, manosphere, what, I don't know. And I'm not even saying against it. I think I've been like adjacent. I think I've been like one of those, what they call manosphere adjacent. I don't know. But the point is that I've always looked at myself and I've always identified with myself as an independent thinker. Have you ever heard me say that before? You ever heard me say, hey, I don't claim y'all, I claim me, as in just thought process is what I mean by that. I claim my thoughts. My brain is my brain. Have you ever heard me? Has anybody ever heard me say, hey, get out of here. This is a one-seater. As in like my mind, like in a joking way, of course, you know what I'm saying? Being humorous, right? On some laughing shit, right? You ever heard me say that before? Just in case that might be you that's listening right now. I don't know who you might be. Because a lot of people who have come to know me by now. And that's my main point of doing this video. That is the only point of this video. We're going to stop acting like we have not come very, very fond and acquainted with Smitty. Y'all know exactly what this right here is. Okay? Let's not play games. Okay? Let's go back in time. Let's go ahead and travel.
You're being
But I wanna-
submissive to, yes.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got it. It's a conversation. I'm not offended if you jump in.
I just wanted to say, like, all right, so the first thing, I mean, just going back to what I was saying was over everything is respect. Now, I want us to think about it. If I have respect, I subsequently, by default, automatically get power. May not be all the power in the world, but with respect comes everything that you can think of a man wants. If that man wants respect, he'll get the loyalty. If he wants respect, he'll have some power. If he wants respect, then he will get the backing, the following, all of these things. Anything that you can think of that a man would find valuable comes and it falls under the umbrella of respect.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Including power.
And men will only respect each other depending on the level of power and their status in life. And we know that this is true as well. Men
Actually,
look up to
no,
other
most men, no.
That's
Can I
not
ask
true, Smitty, because men
Can I-
do look up to other men.
But I'm the one with the penis. Do you have a dick?
What does
Can
that
I
have to
speak
do
for
with
the
anything?
Because you're trying to tell me something's not true about a man, and I am one. And this is the hugest, biggest problem with our sisters.
That's not what I said, Smitty. If you'd have let me finish, what I was saying
All right,
was,
what did you say? What did you say, Chocolate?
men do look up to other men, do they not?
Yes, but not.
Now again, a lot of people will look at that like, oh my gosh, she's being so disrespectful. He's being so challenging. Why won't he just shut up? And no, I really want us to pay attention to something. Now, I want you to listen to what I say to her right behind this. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. And now we're going to go back to the future.
Because you're trying to tell me something's not true about a man, and I am one. And this is the hugest, biggest problem with our sisters.
That's not what I said, Smitty. If you'd have let me finish, what I was saying
All right,
was,
what did you say? What did you say, Chocolate?
Men do look up to other men. Do they not?
Yes, but not the reason why you said because of power. Men look up to other men because of the reputation that they see they have in the community. They want to follow the man that they see everybody wants to listen to and find value in. It's your reputation more than anything. Rock out.
Which equates to power.
Which falls under the same umbrella as respect. So both of those are on the same branch of the same tree.
Well, actually, no, they're not. But okay, I'm not arguing the point. What I'm saying is that men look up to other men for certain things. Like, why are we gonna play this game like that's not the truth? Okay, let's use Donald Trump for example.
But I never said it's not true. I agree. I'm just telling you what's the main thing that we look at with other men. We look at that man's reputation. How do other people view you?
Now, I had to stop it right there. I want us to pay attention. Like us as men, we do that. We will even throw in, we agree with you. We're not even saying you're wrong. That's not enough. I'm just saying, for example, how we communicate, how these things are different, how the brains are different. Now, is what she's saying wrong? No, it's not. It's just more feminine. It's more woman than it is man or masculine. And that's nothing wrong with that. It's just what it is. And my only issue be, I don't want to be the only one respecting the opposite headspace, and mine's is not respected. I am so quick to say, I get it. I understand. Nah, that's just women. I understand. Now let's listen.
You. But how do you know? You don't know someone's reputation the minute you meet them.
You know what you... Right, I ain't been only a man, but for 41 years, I've only had nothing but a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. I think I should. I'm just saying, Chocolate. If you were saying something about women and pregnancy or whatever it may be, menstrual cycles or menopause, and I just bust them like, no, Chocolate, that's not what it is. Well, please tell me what you and most women would look at me like.
I got you, Smitty.
I'm not them niggas, and I don't claim them, and I say it every day. I say I don't claim them.
Have you not heard me say I'm coming up? How many times have I not said that? Like literally word for word. Word for word. I'm not them niggas and I don't claim them. I'm sorry, is that new?
Them niggas.
I'm not talking about anybody else, but what is on the mainstream. I'm not just talking about my experiences in dating or having men in my life. I'm also talking about I've traveled, I've gotten the opportunity to be around other types of men, from the poorest of the poor to the richest of the rich. Like, I've had that opportunity. So what I'm saying to you is, as a woman who has dated men, I still have the right to speak on men in a certain fashion. I'm not saying I know every man. I'm not saying I know what all men think.
Chocolate.
Based on what you said, my interpretation of what it has been. That's it. Like, it's not
no problem.
It's not a fight. Like, there are male gynecologists. There are men who know women's bodies inside and out better than I ever will. But that would be like me saying a man can't be a gynecologist because he's not a woman. That's
no.
Hang on for a second. Hang on. Everybody pause for a second. Let's get back on the rail.
Go ahead.
Because that's not what the conversation is about. And I don't want it to get derailed. Chocolate.
No problem.
So,
you got it there.
The question is, what do men really value in a woman? So I think this is an opportunity, not so much to declare, but to ask more questions, and for men to express themselves in this moment and replace the myth with truth. So,
and that was very well put, Vic. Nah, real shit. Very well put. He's saying in a very, very polite way. Now, mind you, both of us, like we know, like we gotta like be like we just kind of gotta ease our way into how we say it. Us as men, we're the ones who recognize, man, it's a certain way you got to know how to talk to women, right? And so I'm saying, like, he's taking his time with it. He's like, look, instead of keep trying to tell us who we are, why don't you ask us questions? He's saying it. You should ask questions. Do you see what we're leading up to right now?
It would be your opinion that even though you know men and you have male friends and you've dated men, that you don't have necessarily the knowledge of what most men would necessarily want. You just know,
no.
You know,
Watch this, Vic. Watch this, Vic.
Yeah.
I'm the white guy with a black wife who's trying to tell you about black struggle, and I say, well, my wife is black. I go to their cookouts. Bruh, please stop. I'm in the actual physical flesh.
So wait a minute. Are you saying that I have less knowledge or I'm not allowed to speak on men because I'm not a man when I...
Here it is.
I love the gaslight. Listen, as a chef, I love the grill. I love a good barbecue. Okay. Listen to me, love. No one ever said you can't watch. It's very simple. Watch I did this fire. No one ever said you can't speak on it. If you couldn't speak on it, I wouldn't have pulled you up on the panel. I pulled you up because I want to hear what you got to say, me and Vic and everybody else here. What I'm saying to you is speak your opinion. But when a man himself tells you whether that's accurate, not half truth, maybe both can be true at the same time, don't try to override me and say that's not true. And it's not near one dick you ever, and not near one day you ever had a penis between your leg unless it was being inserted. I actually walk with this thing. I actually know what it's like to see through the vision of a man. So why don't you not, instead of arguing, if I'm saying something as a solid, thorough dude, like, you know, I don't know everything, but if I take time to speak.
Whoa, hold on. No, I didn't just say that. I ain't just say that. Hold on. Did I just say that? No, I ain't just say that. Because I could have sworn I was just told I know everything.
And Vic and everybody else here. What I'm saying to you is speak your opinion. But when a man himself tells you whether that's accurate, not half truth, maybe both can be true at the same time, don't try to override me and say that's not true. And it's not near one dick you ever, and not near one day you ever had a penis between your leg unless it was being inserted. I actually walk with this thing. I actually know what it's like to see through the vision of a man. So why don't you not, instead of argue?
So my point is, like, I don't get it on that part.
If I'm saying something as a solid, thorough dude, like, you know, I don't know everything, but if I take time to speak up on something, I promise you I've thoroughly examined it. I digress. My mic is muted. Sweatbread, what's going on, brother? Rock out, chocolate.
But that goes to exactly what I said. You know women, don't you? You've spoken on women many times.
Watch this.
You're missing the point.
Say it. Hold on. Hold on. No. Bump that. No. I have to stop you on that. You heard me say that, yes, but I always say I listen to women when they speak about themselves.
Hold up now. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. What did you just hear me say? I'm sorry. What did you just hear me say? Let me say it.
But if I take time to speak up on something, I promise you I've thoroughly examined it. I digress. My mic is muted. Sweatbread, what's going on, brother? Rock out, chocolate.
But that goes to exactly what I said. You know women, don't you? You've spoken on women many times.
Watch this, and I say it. Hold on. No. Bump that. No. I have to stop you on that. You heard me say that, yes, but I always say I listen to women when they speak about themselves. I never try to tell a woman about her. I say it all the time. I know so much about women because when women speak about themselves, I listen.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
Oh no, I have to stop you on that. You heard me say that, yes, but I always say I listen to women when they speak about themselves. I never try to tell a woman about her. I say it all the time. I know so much about women because when women speak about themselves, I listen. I shut the fuck up and listen.
Goes to exactly what I said. You know women, don't you? You've spoken on women many times.
Watch this, and I say it. Hold on. Hold on. No. Bump that. No. I have to stop you on that. You heard me say that, yes, but I always say I listen to women when they speak about themselves. I never try to tell a woman about her. I say it all the time. I know so much about women because when women speak about themselves, I listen. I shut the fuck up and listen.
My mic is muted.
Track record. What's different today? I could do this anytime. Never will you all catch me out of pocket on my track record. I am who I am, just like you are who you are. Do you know why I respect you so much? Because you stay you. You know why you respect me so much? Because I stay me, and you know what else I do? Just like you, we both keep it. Real talk though, right? All right, so now we're going to get to the next video. Again, man, shout out to DJ Wish Doctor, man. Shout out to DJ Wish Doctor. I appreciate you for the track, my G. Of course, you know I always had to bless it. So we're going to take this quick commercial break. This commercial break is brought to you by DJ Wish Doctor Beats. Go grab you one.
So this is what I want to do. First of all, Chocolate, I got a handful of questions to ask you as the lady on the panel. I want to salute my brother Sweatbread. I believe that's how you say your name, brother. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. Well, after we talk with the sister for just a half a second, I'm gonna pass it right to you right
after. God have mercy upon us.
And then I want to hear what you have to say on the subject. But these are the questions I have from Chaka, because it seems like we're getting caught up in the weeds, and we haven't necessarily got to the meat just yet. So,
yes, and I don't.
so
Yeah, I'm
my
completely
question-
fine with
my-
that.
Ain't that something? Now let's go ahead. Let's just get back to the video. Now all I want us to do now, this is the most important part. Now let's fast forward to today. Okay. The only thing that I am doing is displaying my history. That's it. It's nothing to do with anything else. All right, so hold on. So now, wait. Now I want you to pay attention to my approach, like how I'm talking. I want you to really pay attention to everything. Is there any difference? Hold on, wait. This is today. Again, it's only about my reputation. Who am I? All right, bet. Cool beans. So let's see. I ain't gotta say nothing. Let's do it. To speak to me. So I'll read it. Smitty, do you completely agree with the clip? Trust
Oh, is she me? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I was just waiting respectfully because I interrupt a lot.
Yes, you beloved. You know what I'm saying? You're right here. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I was trying to wait a minute. I was just putting in the comments like because I thought it at the time and like
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I know it's okay. Thanks for patronizing me. Like that's what I mean. Like sometimes you don't realize like that you come across like you have all the answers and it's like I agree with what Chopper said and I don't know why I'm going with you two because I feel some bad energy and I ain't about that. But like
You're missing the point.
you just yeah, you come across very patronizing. It's like you're like a old auntie at church that has all the answers but yet still not happy. Like if you got all the answers, why are you not happy? Like why are you teaching us something? Because
keywords. I have all the answers. Anyway, I have all the answers. Okay.
I feel like you know more about women than we do, and I just wanted to know, like, I think that you think that only men think in the way that
The laugh right there. I shit you not. That smile goes right back to you have no idea how many times, I swear on life, that smile means you have no clue how many times I have said, I don't know shit about you. I want to learn you. That's why I ask questions about you and I never assume. That's exactly what is going back behind the eyelids and the brain of that smile at that very moment. You have no clue how many times I've said, I don't know shit about y'all. That's why I'm so fascinated with you. And the only thing I want to do is get to learn you because you know what? I love a good challenge. And I believe that women are the best puzzle that God has ever given the man to go ahead and put together. And you know something, what's so great about this puzzle? We'll never be able to put it together because women are forever unique and changing. Did you know that that's really my headspace? Now, mind you, I recognize the uniqueness and what the significance in myself is, as well as every man that walks the planet Earth. But my point is that I recognize how so different the mind of how you work and how I work and operate is. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
a man said, trust me, some women are brutal, bro. Like women give birth to babies, women go through the worst shit in the world. Women have to deal with you, man. Like
just pay attention to me. Just look at me. Just watch.
Literally from day dot, like giving birth and everything. And like you think they're not brutal? Like, yo, women have to be to get on with things. It's like you guys is going on like you wanted to almost like it almost like satisfied you by thinking, oh, you women are gonna be upset by hearing this. Yo, women can deal with more than you ever even believed of. Like literally, so it's like almost disrespect to be like, we're gonna be that bothered because some man says that. Yo, okay, keep saying that, keep it moving. Like shit, I've got things to do today. I don't know, but do you agree with that completely? Because obviously, you you, I don't know, are you just being devil's advocate, or is that what you believe, or?
And again, who doesn't know me and know my MO is I just like to present like controversy content, right? Not even controversy. It could be like, for real, let's just say it like that, right? But how many times do I say I don't have a dog in a fight? I don't care what platform I go to. Everybody knows my MO is I don't claim nobody. I claim my thoughts. I don't claim even the guy's thought that was on there. Nah, I'm polar opposite. I actually am more on your side, ladies. Believe it or not, if you want to say it that way, I guess. Sounds weird to me, but I don't agree with him. I don't know whatever way to say it. Nah, not at all. Everything he said was absolutely, watch this, modern man delusional. I mean, really.
What do you think? Not what the clip said, because you're asking us what we think. I'm asking you what you think, because I told you what I think.
Much respect. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I want us to really pay attention. The main reason why I'm showing this is to make it very clear. Let's just make it very clear, y'all. You want to know why I'm not even really mad at Sister Star? I like seriously. I know it's going to be in the ether. Matter of fact, yeah, it's right there. There are a lot of dudes. I say it all the time. Watch this. How many people not know this too? That's right. Everybody who know me, right? Do you not hear me say constantly that I can't stand these niggas and I don't claim them? Why? Because they make it hard for guys like me. At that very moment is exactly what I've spoken about many times. Because she didn't know me, and because the way I spoke or the way I came off initially, to her, it just seemed like I was an asshole. Whole tea. Nah, I'm just a chill weed smoker. I don't really care about nothing y'all do. Why? Because I got too much peace around me. I have too much peace around me. Like I don't understand. Like, I only display that. But for some reason, people keep trying to pull me into like, nah, you angry just like us. No, I'm not. I'm not angry like anybody else. And I'm not saying anybody on the panel, for the record. I'm just saying, like, that has been my travels throughout this whole space. Sister Melissa would even tell you herself. Shout out to Beloved. No bullshit. Because we're going to keep this all the way 1000 funky. Because I can't. You know the main thing I talk to her about coming into these YouTube spaces? Watch what you say. Watch how you present yourself. Because you're going to have a hater. You're going to have somebody. And I'm not talking about this woman Star. I'm talking about, because I showed her a video with me and somebody else. And she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So I'm just making it clear, like, how you present yourself. How you move the algorithm. Right? My whole point is, I've learned how this whole entire space works. I don't do this. Listen, I didn't do this at first. At first, I only did this. You see me do this a lot more now than you see me do this. I throw this up every once in a while now. I throw this up just to let y'all know that ain't gone nowhere. But you see me do this a lot more now. I'm letting you know. A lot is being seen and revealed. I get it. I understand. Okay, and sidestep. You smell me now? How this whole thing works when it comes to these spaces. It ain't got nothing to do with no numbers, no nothing. It's all about what you can pick up, what you can, retain in information. I literally sit here. I shit y'all not, man. Where my shit at? I sit here and I'm talking about page. I just sit here and write notes. I swear on life, dog. I just be sitting here and just writing shit down. I take notes. I ain't sitting here playing hangman. Nah. We are very, very resourceful. I've always been a very, very detail-oriented kid. That's why I didn't speak a lot when I was young. You want to know why I didn't speak a lot when I was young? Because I was retaining information. I've always been not only an energy sponge, I've always been an information sponge. I've always been one of those, I just sit back. You'll think I ain't even paying attention. Hold T, I done picked up word for word what you just said, and I repeat it back to you 5 years later. You be like, how the hell you remember that? You better ask people who've been around me. And this is even after being hit by a train. I don't know what it is about what God does to keep me sharp and retained in my memory. I guess it's because I'm supposed to go ahead and give certain information. And do you want to know what that information is supposed to be used for? Any and everything that is supposed to benefit us. So again, when I get responses like this right here, respectfully, it's all, I mean, literally, like in its respectful form, not the New York term. No. Not the New York respectfully, but disrespectfully. No, like real shit though. Like me individually, like respectfully, humbly. Yeah.
Moving like shit. I've got things to do today. I don't know, but do you agree with that completely? Because obviously, you know, you, I don't know. Are you just being devil's advocate, or is that what you believe, or? What do you think? Not what the clip said, because you're asking us what we think. I'm asking you what you think, because I told you what I think.
Do y'all not know how long it's take me to be able to build patience like that? Hey, man, round of applause for Smitty, man. I have really grown in these spaces, dog, and I'm going to do it if y'all don't do it. Fuck all of that. Man, once upon a time, I would just cut that the F off. I'm sorry. Because I showed it when me and Chocolate was talking. You remember like when I said, nah, you know our history. And she said, no, I don't. Yeah, it's all good. Much respect. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, that was interesting. Anybody who has ever heard me speak enough times know that one, I always say, I don't speak for the women. I will always ask you all questions.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
I don't know. Did I not just play literally word for word exactly what I just said a year ago today? What I know about women, because I sit back and I actually take time to listen to you. Anybody who knows when I speak, they know thoroughly, right? See, you're a little newer. I've been around for, and when I was saying that, I meant that. No, that's real. That's why I don't have a clue. Listen, I mean, I know it might not be that fun, but like, you can real deal just like flip from videos to lives. Just like go to my lives and then just do your finger like the Wheel of Fortune. Just flip. Just go as far as you want. You'd be surprised who you might see me on the panel with. You might be surprised how far back my history goes at this point. I real deal for the last like 3 years dedicated my shit to this. There is a lot more history with Smitty than people want to give credit to. I'm never, y'all not gonna forget it, because I'm gonna make sure that I make sure. I'm gonna make sure that I make sure. Just like I said it. No, wait, hold on. You wait. Okay, do you want to respond? I'll shut up.
You're very patronizing. If you know women so well, they learn how to talk to us, because I'm a woman and like you've never spoken to me properly and you've always rated on me. And it's because keywords. If I know women so well, I don't know y'all. I'm gonna say it right now with all due respect. I don't. That's why I love to talk to y'all, because I ain't gonna lie. Like, to me, that shit fun as shit, trying to figure out what the hell is she saying right now. Like, I'm one of the guys that actually find that shit interesting. It's not something that irritates me. It's something that's like, I don't know. It's like the ultimate like
Scrabble, Sudoku. It's, I swear, it's like the ultimate puzzle that like you won't ever get the full combination, but you always gonna feel like but you always gonna feel like you one number away from cracking that code. And then you just find out it's something new to learn. And to me personally, that shit is amazing when it comes to finding out what women consist of. You know, the thing that like honestly is very disheartening. Most of my sisters don't find the same enthusiasm in learning how much we got the same one number away from never cracking the code too. If only you pay attention to us a little more. No bullshit. No bullshit. If only you just took a second, you know? It's a code to crack over here too. It's a combination to this. It's a safe. It's a lock and key. Just like you.
You're patronizing and you don't know how to just. If you want to have a conversation, you want to ask awkward questions, then don't be a dick about it. Just be normal. Like shit, Mr.
I'm trying to figure out. Listen now, this is my question right here. Now, did you hear what she said? Now, I want everybody listen. Any and everybody who's going to hear my voice right now at this very moment. What is the time right now? Okay, cool beans. Yes. The time right now is 2:07. Ain't that something? Yeah, 2:07 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. She said, don't be a dick about it. Can you guys go back in history and tell me what other woman has spoken to me like that? It said, like, don't be a dick about it. And I ain't talking about my encounters with, and I'm saying it, me and Chocolate and me and Brooke, because that's my homegirls, like, no bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just some, like, we just like, let me just see if you really about that life, goddammit. And then it's respect. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, though. Let's just be for real in these spaces, though. Do y'all be, like, really hearing women just, like, speaking ill on Smitty? Cussing me out when I come to the spaces? Like, really, how do y'all see women, like respond to me? I'm only saying this on some, like, if we really got to say it. All right, so let's listen to this one more time, because I like to make sure we get a full perspective. I told you I got all the time in the world for this one, because the one thing I'm very, very sick of is people getting my character mixed up. I'll take all the time in the world to make sure that you get it very, very clear. I'm exactly who I say I am. And guess what? Everything I'm saying, anybody who speaks to me on the back ends, you know what it is. All right. We're going to make sure we keep this all the way thorough. Let's go.
Which is very patronizing. If you know women so well, they learn how to talk to us, because I'm a woman and like you've never spoken to me properly and you've always grated on me, and it's because you're.
Hold on, what? Now, shut up.
Which is very patronizing. If you know women so well, they learn how to talk to us, because I'm a woman and like you've never spoken to me properly and you've always grated on me, and it's because you're patronizing.
I'm always what on her? I've never. All right, shut up.
And you don't know how to just. If you want to have a conversation, you want to ask awkward questions, then don't be a dick about it. Just be normal. Like shit, Mr. Intellectual, like soapbox, like he doesn't like come across like the way that you are. Like so.
What?
Like if you got all the answers, like Chocolate said, then why are you so happy? Why aren't you living the best life? Why aren't you writing books how to, like, you know, the key to success? Because surely you got the key, bro. Like, and I don't. Technically,
and people who know. So I'll go ahead and do it again. These are my characters right there. All right. So that's Ishmael. That's one of my characters in my book that I'm actually writing. This is Inspector Tech. Okay. This right here is Callisto. That right there is the star of it. His name is Joseph Phoenix. That right there, his name is Io. And there are multiple other characters. I'm actually writing a graphic novel. I'm a writer. So I'm actually writing a book, actually. That's a real thing. The only thing is that I'm finished with primarily the more format of the story, I'm having a really difficult time with the whole moving it forward business aspect wise. And so until I fully understand it, because I know how precious it is. Nah, I'm not that pressed to just jump out there with it. This book is going to probably be like what will be my legacy when I go. I'm not even joking. That book right there. The story of Joseph Phoenix. Any and everybody who knows me knows I've talked about that 1,000 times over. Let's listen.
No, I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. I just see a small little man sitting there, like, fucking getting excited about, like, kids arguing over fucking sweets. Like, I ain't got time for it, man. Shit, I've got a real life.
I'm not. All right, so.
That's my perspective. That's what I think. So
yeah, no. And now wait. Now this is the part that really, I came front. Like, all I'm gonna say is, listen. I want to make it clear. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Please, everybody. I ain't mad. I ain't upset. I am disappointed. I got my native. You know, I got my man Soap. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I ain't that guy, man. And I'm just saying to myself, like, I'm being real with you. Like, I'm being honest. At this moment, I'm saying to myself, I want you to look up here. See, that's why I played the video I played before. Everybody else up here, for the most part, knows me, except, you know, shout out to Sister Star. No disrespect. But I don't know. Maybe I've been on the panel with her, maybe not. But I'll tell you this much. Out of all of the clips that I have, I can't pull up a clip with her. But I can pull up quite a few with everybody else. Not to mention, I've talked to every single other person on this panel on the back end multiple times. I've never spoken to her ever. My point is this. I need you to recognize how I'm saying. Like, I need you to look at my face. At this point, I'm like, are you serious? So everybody's just going to be quiet. Nobody's just going to simply, like, I'm going to be real with you. Let's just be for real. This is what I mean by when I played that video earlier, when I said, there's no way, even if I'm chill and I'm being cool, what she's doing right now, I can't go back and forth with her. Do you know what I'm actually relying on right now? I'm dead ass. I'm saying it, between Soap or shout out to Sister Melissa. I'm depending on them at that moment. Hey, could y'all, like, you know, get your peoples in a sense? Because don't we do that like at cookouts? Don't we do that with people, kids? Like, hey, could you get your kids? Or, hey, could you get your girl? Or, hey, could you get your man? Could you get your uncle? No, that's a real thing. It's in real life. In real life. So I'm on some, like, in cyber world, in real life mode. Like, hey, like, I'm kind of waiting for one of y'all to say something. I'm being this, like, again, I want somebody to tell me at what point did I elevate my voice? No, real shit. Where is anything of that? Okay. We are not going to get my character mixed up. I'm sorry. Now, I want us to pay very close attention to my entire response. Facial expression, like, real deal. I want you to, I want you to, like, real deal, like, stare at this shit like you are an investigator. Okay. Like, I'm dead ass. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Am I still live? Oh, hold on. Let me see something, girl. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something. Can you see that? I don't know. Let me see something real quick. Okay, I see that coming through. Yeah, there we go. What's going on? What's up?
You sit on this internet.
Nah. Sunkiss, you've been here over 10 years, beloved. You've been here over 10 years. Listen. No, Sunkiss, first of all, the only reason why I'm showing anything that I am showing is one reason and one reason only. Sunkiss, have you ever known me to be arguing with women? Have you ever known what? Matter of fact, Sunkiss, let me ask you a question. Our first encounter, what would you say it was like? Like honestly, just on like some internet, like us, because I remember when like Big Dog barking. I remember. See, that's how much I remember. That's how much you see what I'm saying? You see, I like they don't understand. It's a track record.
Yeah.
Just briefly, like, did I come off like the type of dude like you gotta cuss out and I was all this, all that?
No.
Did I come off like a dude that knew it, like I know everything?
No. You just want people to answer your question a certain way, but other than that, no.
That's it. Nah, because I don't want people to divert, because people like to move the goalposts and go other places. Nah, we're gonna stay focused. That is me. Yes, you are correct. Nah, see, I like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody, this is somebody who's known me long enough in these spaces. You're correct about that. No bullshit. And it's not about me wanting to answer how I want them to, but if I ask it a certain way, no, I want you to specifically stick to that. Let's not go too far off. And I think everybody says that. It's called not move the goalposts. That's normal. All right, so listen, I'm gonna play my video. Sunkiss, please, you can hang out, but I don't because this ain't one of them.
Oh, let me go in the chat.
Yeah, go in the chat. Right. Go in the chat. Yeah, go in the chat. Yeah. Because I don't want no confusion, no nothing, because I swear on life, the only reason why I'm up here is because I want to make sure that my character is understood. So let's keep on looking. All right, let's go.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what we just
everybody. Hold on, everybody pause. We ain't doing this, y'all. We're not.
No. And this is the only part. So I love you to death, my brother. No bullshit, but it's like, damn, dog. At this moment right here, see, this is why I'm doing this live. I really want y'all to pay attention. Considering what she's saying, me not being able to respond and the live being cut off, that don't make me look good. I wasn't ever able to really express everything I was trying to express in the first place. And I'm going to reiterate it before we get up out of here. That's the last thing I'm going to do. And we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and chill. Yeah. Everything good. You good. I appreciate you, Sunkiss, man. And appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Salute to the family.
We're pausing on this. We are pausing.
Me in particular.
But you can't do that, so you can't let her say all of that, and I can't say anything back, bro. That's not. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because this is live on my channel too. I don't want to look like I'm one of them dudes that like y'all gotta understand something, man. It's real sensitive out here in these streets when it comes to like the interactions between men and women. That is a real thing. It's a real thing. I think anybody knows I do an extremely tough job trying to make sure that I make it clear I'm not one of them dudes that's against women. But I also make it clear I'm not one of them dudes that's like pandering. Everybody know my MO. Everybody know I don't pander. But like I make it clear, like I'm not against my sisters. Now I'm going to make sure I make room. I'm going to make way for you. You good. You ain't got to worry about nobody screaming on you, nobody in the chat going on you or nothing. My brother's the same thing. Have I not said a million times, my platform is set up so that you can come and speak your mind in safety and peace. Why? Because I know what it's like not to be able to. And I'm so thankful that I'm in a position to have a platform in which I can say, hey, if you want to come up and talk, come on up and talk. Do I ever say I know everything? Somebody find the clip where I said I did. Let's go.
No. You're pausing, bro. I'm not going
I'm
back.
not about to argue. I want to respectfully respond. What did I just say? Hold on. Wait. Again, see, this is what I'm saying. I just want to bring things back. What did I just say? Did I say I want to argue? Wait a minute. I think I did. I think I said I want to argue. What did I just say? No. So. I mean,
we're pausing on this. We are pausing.
If you can't do that, so if you can't let her say all of that and I can't say anything back, bro, that's not fair.
We are pausing, bro. I'm not.
And at that moment, honestly, Brody, as a man, bro, you didn't have to stop nothing. I'm real good, bro. I'm at those moments. I'm real good, bro. I'm real smooth. I know how to like navigate that. You escalating it, right? You not giving me the opportunity, bro. Like, again, I want somebody to tell me, when did I start yelling? When did I start cussing? When did I start being disrespectful or anything? I am so like anybody who knows me, who knows what my past is like even on the past episode with my man Vic, shout out to Vic, you know what I'm saying? On that one right there, I was cussing. I was all kind of MFs and F this and everything else. Where do you see that here? Where do you hear it now? When are we going to recognize this man's consistency? You don't have to like me, but God damn it, Jim, don't deny my consistency. I don't have to be your MVP. I don't have to be your favorite player. Can we please stop denying the fact that you can't get around the fact that I can go back episode after episode, year after year since I've been here, and I promise you it'll be the same thing every time. This man has been the same way. Even how I kind of elevated a little bit now. Watch me bring it right back down, because the time right now is 2:23 a.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all so much for watching. I just want to make sure you all never get me fucked up. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. Let's go. I'm not about to argue. I want to respectfully respond. I really want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. Nah. I'm not about to argue. I want to respectfully respond. I really want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. All of that, and I can't say anything back, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm not about to argue. I want to respectfully respond. I really want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. You should know my fact. I want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. I'm not about to argue. I want to respectfully respond. I really want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. You should know my fashion, bro. Like, I want to dismantle it in a gentleman manner. I recognize that possibly maybe she's accustomed to speaking to, like, you know, certain type of people, especially I see on Instagram. Like, I know what Instagram is about. I'm hip. I'm all the way hip. I know what Instagram's about. It's cool. I understand. It's a lot of wild on Instagram. That's why, look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I would go live on Instagram more, but Instagram is wild as shit. Instagram, to me personally, is like, it's, unless you in a specific group setting foundation of like, this is specifically what we do. If you just on some like, I'ma just go live, Lord knows who the hell gonna pop up. Nah, I'm good. Believe it or not, that's why I like it over here. Plus, on top of that, I don't have anything to hide. I'm somebody. I don't, you know, I don't mind you seeing me. I don't mind you hearing me. That's the whole purpose of everything that I do. So I can make sure I leave the legacy. So let's go ahead and keep on going.
You really thought I was about to yell and cuss?
Hold on, I'm asking you.
You know I'm about to tear everything up, bruh.
And I mean that in a respectful way. Like, bruh, you know, like I'm saying in the whole time. I'm like, bruh, you know I know how to very, very peacefully, very chill. I know how to do this, man. Like, we good. Everything good. I understand. You know, she's probably spoke to a couple people, stuff like that. All right, you know, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's all right. So I'm just making it clear again. I have to, if it wasn't for the fact that I streamed this to my channel, and I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to take it down. You know, what's up? It's there. That's it. Okay. It's just another experience. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But one thing that I do know is that, no, I am going to at least make sure that I make it clear. That's it. This is just to give you a recap review. This is not a beef. This is not a comeback. This is not a diss track. No. I don't want nobody to get me twisted. I got a hard enough time trying to get people to understand, like, Smitty just don't want to bother y'all. I'm just tired of y'all bothering me and thinking I'm something crazy. That's it. I'm tired of everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay? When all I do is just chill, stay in my lane and cool it. But at the same time, I got my own mind. And you know what? I be thinking sometimes, like, I be too chill to the point where it's like, when I finally speak up, people like, how dare you? And it's like, what you mean, how dare I? Goddamn right I am. What the hell? This is a one-seater. I mean, this is a one-seater, just like yours should be. Listen, people, I'm telling you right now, I'm never going to stop being who I am. Because the very moment that I do is the very moment that I stop doing this. It's the very moment that I stop saying I digress. My mic is muted. It's the very, very moment that I actually stop saying things like, I don't know, respect. It's everything that makes me me. Like, why do you think my whole everything is purpose-driven, man? Do you know what purpose-driven, man? Do you know what that means really, truly to me? Chase who you are, and everything in life will follow and be right behind you. I'm going to say it. Do not chase the bag. Did you hear me? Watch how crazy I sound to y'all. Don't chase the bag. Chase your purpose, and you won't be able to get rid of the money if you wanted to. Don't chase the money. I mean, don't chase the women. Do not chase the women. No. Chase your purpose. Chase your purpose, young brother. And you won't be able to get rid of the women. Why don't none of us as the older gentlemen say this to the young bloods? In case y'all was wondering, what truly is my mentality? How really do I think? Let me just give you a little taste for tonight. You smell me now? Let's go. Like, in a very respectful way, bro. Like, come on now.
Just pause. I don't want you to leave. I want you to share respect, but just pause. I'm going to let Lady Melissa say what she want to say. She raised her hand. She could have just stopped the whole thing right here. She could have just...
Now, I want y'all to look. Now, listen, I did say it to you. Do you notice how throughout this time, like, my head is like down because I'm actually writing. Matter of fact, let me look. Hold on. I think maybe like around here. Oh yeah. Right there. Okay. Thing back. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm not going
I'm
back.
not about to argue. Right there. There it is. I missed that. I was in the midst of speaking, and I would like to say, forgive me, sis. I apologize. Yeah. Okay. There go the hand. I missed that part. See, this is why I like replays. My bad. Okay. All right. I see that part right there. Okay. But now let's see what's going on. All right. Let's go. I want to respectfully respond. I really want to dismantle it in a very gentleman manner. Now, I do recognize she does have her hand up, but at the same time, it says it came up when I'm, I just wanted to let her know that, you know what I'm saying, it's not what she think it is. That's it. Let's go. Let's get it. You should know my fashion, bro. Like, you really thought I was yelling.
Hold on, I'm asking you.
You know I'm about to tear everything up, bro. Like, in a very respectful way, bro.
Hold
like,
on.
Come on now.
Just pause. I don't want you to leave. I want you to share respect, but just pause. I'm going to let Lady Melissa say what she want to say. She raised her hand. She could have just stopped the whole thing right here. She could have just ended the live.
And that's true. Yep.
No, like this is a show, but she letting y'all rock. You know what I mean?
I wasn't
This ain't
saying
no show.
anything.
Okay, so Lady Melissa,
I was letting her speak.
No, she about to say what she got to say. Lady Melissa, you take the gear. I'm mute.
I'm working on it. So I think that Jessica posed a really good question. Outside of the filler, outside of the bullshit, outside of the other, I respect the opinion. I love the fact that she's 10 toes down and she don't bite her lip. She just called it the way.
And I get all of that, Sister Melissa, but I don't know if you're recognizing, but your native is also 10 toes down, and I don't bite my lip either. I was just being more respectful about it because I know it's not going to look good if I don't bite my lip as much as her. As a woman, we all know, like, let's just be for real. It don't look right if I start going back and forth with her. I have the emotional intelligence to know that shit don't look good. It's not a good look, sis. I gotta stand down. Like, maybe, hopefully, I can talk on the back end type shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is when I say, like, yeah, nah. At this point, I'm like, yeah, we gotta have a talk on the back end. Real shit. There's no way I can do it. She got her hand to her chest, as in, I guess, she won that one. The point is that I don't know if she's aware or not. I'm not one of those guys that do debates. How many times y'all heard me say that? I don't debate. I only discuss. How many times you heard me say that? I don't debate. I only discuss. Right? So that's the point of it. Let's go. Let's listen.
Where does she see it? Her perspective is her true, same as yours. But I am curious about what your answer is to that question.
I'm still waiting to respond in its entirety without being stopped. That's it. That's all I was waiting for. And honestly, there should be nothing wrong with me saying that. I have been very much so a gentleman. Somebody tell me where throughout this entire clip can you find where I disrespected anybody, especially one of the women. I've been a gentleman. You know, that emotional intelligence that we speak about so much, I'm displaying that. Somebody tell me, where am I not? Where am I not? All I wanted to do was speak my mind. That's why I set up my whole platform. What did I tell you guys my whole platform is for? Hey, so you got, it's not even for me for real. This is for us. So if you want to come up and speak your mind, you can come up and speak your mind. Did I or did I not? Time and time in, time out. It's just a fact. So again, this video is only about one more game for the win. It's only about what it is that I know my track record is. Why? Because I'm not mad, because I'm fully aware that at times that, excuse me, I'm fully aware that at times like life can display like certain illusions and things of that nature, and that's okay. There are times where you're just not going to get it, you know. So I just sit back and I just be like, damn, Melissa, you too. All right, so look.
No.
And exactly what I meant by that is this. Like, damn, are you really grilling me too? Yes. Yeah, I meant that. Yeah, you from where I'm from. You already know what that means. Like, goddamn, you too? Yeah. Like, why are you grilling me too? Like, one, listen, this is the main thing that I want people to recognize. Honestly, truly, if we really pay attention, it's like two people felt as if they had to enter. I mean, I'm just gonna say it respectfully, yo, and respect to the family. Like, it's no love lost, yo. I love us. I'll be at the next show. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got us. But I'm just saying, like, look, two people intervened on something that I'm playing back to show us, look, where was the yelling on my end? Shit, even when I paused it, what am I doing? I'm hitting my J. I'm cooling. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, I'm really asking y'all this question in this space, bro. Like, this is a real question in this space, bro. Like, real talk, though. Like, like, this is a real question, bro. Why y'all be going on a dude that be chilling the most? Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, I really want, like, real talk. Do I got a flair to me? Of course I do. It's because of where I'm from. Like, I like me, like anybody else gonna make it clear, like, look, we ain't on no whole shit, right? Curious. Do y'all get it? Do you understand? Do you recognize it? Let's see what we got. Let me respond. I'm waiting to respond. All right. So again, I want us to pay attention. That's all I keep saying. I'm just waiting to respond. That's it. Boy. And that's exactly what I mean by that, right? So I'm saying, I'm like, yo, I am just simply waiting to respond. Nothing more. That's about it. All right. So let's go ahead and turn this down. Bow. All right. So this is the main part that I'm trying to figure out at this point. I am just trying to figure out one thing and one thing only. All right. As we end this video off, I want somebody to go ahead, take your time. All right. All right. I want somebody to tell me where is the portion in this video in which Smitty raised his voice, got disrespectful, cursed, called somebody out of their name. Listen, what I'm saying is I realized that the show got stopped. I want us to really think about what is it that was happening besides me continuously as what has happened throughout majority of these, of this live that I'm saying in that fashion. Once this all started, hey, can I just respond? Now, I do recognize that, like when you don't be like, elevating, raising your voice, so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? You got people, some people, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll take it like you just, I don't know, like you just, I guess, weak or whatever. No, I ain't got nothing to do with that. No, I was raised with manners. Just to make that clear. I mean that when I say I was raised in love. I was raised, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't be trying to overtalk women and yell at them and scream at them. So like, just because I'm not raising my voice, you just got to understand that's because of my upbringing. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised. And so I was just trying my best to go ahead and display that, right? And I don't know if anybody really recognizes that. That was the number one thing that I was really doing, everything in my power to display. That's about it. Now, does it matter? No, not at all. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point as far as the parties involved. Does it matter to me as far as, yes, because the fact is, I don't know if people are aware of this or not, but like that, once you get to a certain point doing these things as a content creator, I now do recognize, while at times, not every single little thing, but at times you do have to make sure that you correct, not respond like a beef, not come online screaming and yelling and cussing and, no, man, nah, man, that's just not. I'm a whole dad, man. I got a whole 16, 17-year-old, you know what I'm saying? That could one day see, no. Always make sure that you set an example of, even if you are going to respond, like you ain't got to be all angry and shit about it, but you can go ahead and speak your mind. And so I just want us to make it very clear, and I just wanted to show it. And yes, I was going to slow walk it and take my time. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. Well, 2:44 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. And I thank you all for watching. But like real talk, I want to make it very clear. I'm just going to leave it up. And, I know folks will catch the replay, whether they watch it now or watch it later. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. What I want to make sure I always do is put it out into the ether. I'm dead ass serious. I do not play with like my character and who I am. I don't play with that shit. I swear on life I don't, y'all. One more again for the win. One of my quotes. I swear on life I don't. You could play with me about whatever. I don't care. You want to call me a punk or whatever. It's just, like people call you names and shit. BAN, whatever. I don't care. But like me, as far as like a stand-up dude and my reliability and loyalty, nah, I ain't gonna play it. Nah, we're not gonna play with that. All right, unmatched. Period. No, I'm waiting to respond. Damn, Melissa, you too?
You too?
Yes.
You too?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And you just didn't get it, beloved, and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Just in the sense of you too, like, could I please just talk to her myself? I don't know if you know that's all that, man. Like, damn, you too. Can I talk to her? Are you gonna hop into? And because I don't think people understand, like, do we not understand how vicious, like how, like that snowball of like an image on social media can roll? I am working too diligently to make sure that I make it very clear exactly who I am and what I stand for. All right. So while my sister has that look right there, which is okay, I'm saying to myself, yo, please, you too, as in Soap already hopped in. Okay. Can I please, like, just, can I, like, let me, you heard me say it in the beginning, track record. Can I just talk to her respectfully? I just wanted to respectfully dismantle it as a gentleman. Since she thinks that I'm one of those type of guys, let me go ahead. Hey, can y'all just move? Make way. Just make way. It's Smitty, bruh. I got let her know. Nah, let me dismantle this with ease and respect. It's a reason why I have a very, very high success rate when it comes to any and every of this. That is my whole point of saying everything that I'm saying. What's nah, nah, you know it's salute. What's going on? All right, salute to you, Steph. But now, real talk though. No, Steph. Basically, look, you can just, you know, do the repeat. I'm not gonna go too far back. But I'm just going on track record. Steph, I would ask you this if you are listening. I don't know if you're out there. Have you ever known me to just be like, you know what I'm saying, arguing with women, just to be arguing with them? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not something I do. You know, one thing I don't do is talk down on my sisters. One thing I don't do is talk down on my brothers. It's not something I want to do. I want to figure out what's wrong with us more so than who's wrong. I don't care about who's wrong, who's doing what. I don't care about what you do. I just want to know what is it that's going to help us go ahead and fix what it is that's the problem. Now, if part of what you do is the problem, then let's address that. But we got to take all of these things case by case. I don't ever like to put any of these things in no type of category of a box. Again, any and everything that I've always said, thank you. All right, so I give you that. No, but I get passionate. Yeah. That's all. I mean, listen, and I take that. Like, nah, real talk. I take that stuff. Yeah, I can get passionate. Right. Thank you. Like with women, not men. Now I go back and forth with a dude at times, like, cause it's a man, right? But like, I'm not one of these guys that just be up here. No, I don't talk to women like that. It's not something I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that stuff. Thank you, beloved. Respect to you. As in, can I respond without being stopped? All I'm asking is, can I just respond? That's it. So, to the video. Let's go back on what he said. He said, hold on. A man who comes into your life and calls you his woman, we don't care about that. All right. So first and foremost, bullshit. Again, anybody who knows how I do things, they know that I only present and then I walk away from it. I don't never really have a dog in a fight. How many times have I said that? How many times have I said I'm just presenting it? That's it. I don't have no judgment. I'm sorry, is that not something consistent with what I've said from day one in my character? So, me personally, as one who truly was raised in love, and I come from that, yeah, everything he said for the most part, the reason why we change our lives, the very last thing he said, is because of everything that we encompass with you prehand. So when he says no, that means nothing. You moving in. A man is not, listen, when we decide to actually make that type of movie, I gotta understand how we thinking this. Everything he just named was the most valuable parts that make us say, I'm changing my life for you. So right here, we're gonna do that one more time. We're gonna do it one more time. Right here. Like, I mean, like real talk. So I was basically being accused of agreeing with what this guy says right here. Right here. This is crazy. So at the very end, you just heard what I said. Where's the lie?
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing. A man calling you his woman means nothing. A man giving you a baby means nothing. I'm about to hurt some feelings with.
All right. I'm again for the win before we get out of here.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing.
That means everything. That's a whole change. Watch this. That's a change.
A man calling you his woman means nothing.
That's a change.
A man giving you a baby means nothing.
That's a big change.
I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one. A man marrying you means nothing.
That's a tremendous change along with the baby.
You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you.
How stupid was that? How stupid was that? He just named everything that a man would change for a woman. The house, the kid, the marriage, all of that is the... I'm trying to figure out then what is the change? Do y'all not get it? Bro, that's all Smitty was saying. That's all Smitty was saying. No, I don't agree with that bullshit. Let's go back. Now let's go back to the video. Everything. Here we go. Now let's go right on back. Okay? Let's catch up. Okay? So everything, like he just said, the marriage don't mean nothing, the car don't mean nothing. Like, what? Hold on. So right here. Hold on. Boom. Name was the most valuable parts that make us say, I'm changing my life for you. Everything he named is exactly why we see you is so valuable. So I'm just saying, I wanted to present something. Do I agree with it? I thought everybody else up here heard me enough. And I'm dead ass saying it just like that. Dead ass. Everybody except for the sister up in the middle, respect to you. Every last one of y'all heard me enough by now. Especially the two on the bottom. Like, real talk. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do people act like why is it that it's this moment? Like, I don't know who this woman is. Nothing, I swear it's nothing personal. I'm just saying I don't know her, but everybody else up here does. And everybody's just so quiet. And she's just screaming on me like I'm one of these guys that's one of them. Here it is. This whole broadcast is being broadcasted on my channel. And no one is speaking up. I don't understand. Why don't we do that? I just don't ever understand that sometimes, man. Look, let me just say this. I promise you, and anybody and everybody know. I'm gonna say something. If it's you, and I respect you, and I rock with you, I ain't just gonna let somebody like, it's like we all clearly know. It's like, come on, man. seen me and talked enough to know I'm polar opposite of everything he just said. Hold on, I want to finish. Polar opposite. All right. That's very much so a gentleman, a loving father, and somebody who definitely knows what it. But I kind of see what you're saying. I mean, real talk, but I mean, just keep on listening. It's all good. It's like to be in love. And when you're in love, everything that he just named, you cannot eliminate because it all goes under that umbrella. And everything he just named has to do with the number one thing that women want next to consistency, and that's acknowledgement. When I call you my woman, I'm acknowledging you. Yes. Yes. Women in some, yes. When you're that man's one and only, Chocolate, she wants to be acknowledged. Now, how does she want to be acknowledged? Yeah, that'll vary from woman to woman. Every woman will have their own personal preference. Now, that's why I also say love is not a one size fit all. Love is to be customized and uniquely designed and tailored for that individual woman. You are to specifically shut up and learn and ask that woman questions. You are to make it very clear. I want to learn you so I can learn to love you. That is our purpose. Why? Because a man who acquires an abundance is a man who is supposed to make sure, he's supposed to make sure that 100%, this is not for me. I acquired everything so that I can be of servitude for you. I shit you not. I promise you, no man really feels like look, I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know if it's something really, really different with women, maybe so. And that's okay. And I understand that. I overstand it, right? But I promise you, ladies, us as men, we don't do as much as we do for no reason. Everybody knows, like men, like we do what we do because we want you to want us in whatever fashion. So some of us may do it in a fashion way. I want the women to want me, so I'm going to make sure I got the freshest this, right? Some guys may do it like myself. I do it more so in a stability way. Like I make sure that, you know, my life around me, my headspace, everything, living circumstances, everything is in order. So that way, you know that there's already, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm good on my end. So whatever you have, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and make it even bigger. Cool. No big, you know what I'm saying? No problem. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just make sure that we connect what we have, because that is just the realistic headspace of thinking. Not get with a woman that doesn't have anything. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? That don't make no sense. Okay. I'm already living in you know, expensive enough lifestyle. I don't need to get with somebody who would just, you know, not have anything to present. No, I love to hear the fact that, yeah, you do have like a career or something to offer. Great, great. You know what that means? More money, more information, more education, and more all of that into the household. The only thing that I ask that you leave at the front door is any form of attitude or anything that would disturb the peace of this household that we want to make a home. That's it. That's it. I don't give a damn how much you make, because why? How many times have I said I grew up seeing my mother make almost twice as much as my dad? But you would never know. I think that's about my 15th time saying that. Let's go. Now, the only reason why I asked the questions that I asked, because I just want to know, how do you think? I made it very clear. I said off rip before somebody went on the tangent, right? I said very, very clear. I'm landing it. I know. I said, I just want to learn. Now, you see how I'm saying I know? Like, let's just be for real. I'm saying that because honestly, look at the body language, the face, everything. Like look at everything. Like I'm a detail oriented guy. I read facial expression, body language, all of that, choice of words. I'm just one of those guys. I'm one of them people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm sitting here, I'm reading it. I'm just reading it, and I'm just saying to myself, look, I just, it's just listen. Everybody up here knows I say that 1,000,000 times over. I don't have no dog in the fight. I just present things, and then I like to hear what you have to say. Is that a lie? I just want to know. I mean, real talk. I mean, I'm just curious. I don't care where you see me at in these spaces. Y'all done see me even from my channel to wherever else I might have hopped at here and there. Is that not the truth? All I want somebody to do, I don't want you to feel some kind of way about me. I don't care about that. And y'all know that. I want you to tell me at any point of what I'm saying, where am I lying or where is there a flaw? That's it. That's it. I've been up here for 2 hours, 41 minutes and ticking. I just want you to look at this entire live and you tell me once again, track record, where's the lie? My whole point of everything is I just want people to recognize, please, man. Like, can y'all stop trying to play with Smitty's character? That's it. That's it. Don't play with my character, please. I worked too hard to get to where I'm at in life. I did. I worked way too hard, yo. I know. We so used to every dude on here being some bum ass nigga. Not this guy. Not this guy. I know. We want to make him to be, but not this guy. I'm just not. Am I perfect? Far from it. Far from it. But I mean, really, just to make it very, very clear, like, please, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know it's going to happen. You want to know why? Because when you have a certain amount of light with you, all kinds of things are going to attract to it. They just expect those things, but got it from a, I mean, I don't know, Steph. Maybe, okay, all right, maybe got it from a Pookie instead of a real dude that wanted them but weren't attracted. That does happen a lot. Yes, that does happen a lot. But Steph, I'm gonna be honest with you. Steph, I'm gonna be honest with you, beloved, and I hope you listening right here. This is what I try to avoid, and please hear me out of love. They just expected those things, but just got it from a Pookie. So off rip, gender, instead of a real dude, gender, that wanted them but weren't attracted to them. So my point is, you are like that's, you know, I guess in some circumstances of life. Yeah, that's accurate. I got you. I'm dead ass when I say, like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm about what actually is of real life and what is logical and what makes sense. And I'm also about what I know is not of a healthy substance. Again, if anybody has heard me enough in these spaces, I don't talk about a Pookie, a Ray Ray, what, Pookisha. You don't even hear me use them terms. You don't even hear me say that. I'm just making it real clear. Like, I just want us to understand, like, exactly who this man is and who he has presented himself as from day one. I don't use none of them terms because I don't hear it in real life. I don't hear that in real life. I don't hear 304 in real life. That's why y'all don't Like real talk, I really want y'all to think about it real quick. Do you hear me say 304? I mean, I might have mentioned like the term, but like me and like my lingo, like when I talk, is that part of what I say? You see? What video? Oh, the video? I got you. My bad, beloved. You good. You good. But nah, I just want to make it clear though. Like, I still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm even triggered by it. Maybe it's late and I'm even triggered by it. But like real talk though. Like, I don't know, man. And forgive me because also too, text has no feeling. That sometimes happens too. All right. All right. So I got you. Okay. You talking about the video. What home? Type it in for me, beloved. Which part of the video you talking about? So my point is this, you know, you good, fam. You good. Nah, for real, it's late. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, for real, I might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that goes on in these spaces, dog. Like, you can't even just chill and be a relaxed, cool person. Like, you always got to be on edge about some stupid shit. That's why I just be kind of like, you know, digressing from a lot of stuff. And that's why my mic be muted. Respect to the family. So don't ever place anything on me. Just do what you did at the very end of what you did and just ask me. And that is not anything disrespectful. Man, listen, yo, I spoke about it, yo. It's wild, dog. Like, let's just be for real. It's something about like us as men. I don't care who you are, whatever, at any point. And you know what's so sad? It's like there are a lot of like stuff like this, believe it or not. I'm telling y'all what's wild is that there are a lot of people who are on the opposite spectrum. You know, like that Rojo. That would be like, yeah, and this is why, and this is why. And I still don't go for that bullshit. But it's like, I don't like when moments like this take place because it's like, it kind of like, in a sense, like gives ammo just as much as I don't like it going on the opposite end. Now, I do recognize these things are going to take place because that's just part of the equilibrium of the universe. And that is, there is to be night and day. There is to be a Horus and Set. I'm aware. Fully aware. Right. You know, it's just my whole thing is I'm just trying to figure out I'm just gonna push play and I'm gonna go eat. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do some reading. I'm going to read. That's what I want to do. I want to go read. That sounds very, very interesting to me right now. Let's listen to the rest of this real quick. Because I'm a very respectful gentleman.
You're not respectful.
Simply have a conversation. Now, wait, I want you to peep that. She said you're not respectful. Now, wait. Does she know me? The part I can't front that's kind of killing me right now is everybody up here who knows me is not saying nothing. I'm saying it. Nobody up there who knows me is saying anything. When I said I'm a very respectful gentleman, nobody said anything. I'm saying this to say we don't like this is wild because I mean, I don't know. It's different. It's different. It's real different. I'm trying to reserve my tongue. Let's just put it like that. That's it. Just like it's hard. Like I'm trying to like word this and like not word it. But just being realistic though. The fact is that there's something called reputation, right? Now, certain people in these spaces, like I may not have ever met you before, but there are certain things like I know as far as like reputation. So, like, for example, if somebody tried to tell me, right, last week I saw Wife School on a live stream twerking, I'm gonna say bullshit. My point in saying that is I don't know her fully 100%, but I can damn sure say I know enough about her to know if somebody tried to tell me she was twerking on a live stream, I'm gonna have to be like, I'm sorry, dog. Like I don't believe it until I see it. I never knew that there would come a point where words would speak louder than action. Not real talk, you know, Steph. Like, I mean, you know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But like real talk though. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean, you know? We've spoke enough, you know? Like it's just one of them things where it's like at what point I just don't get it. So again, watch this, watch me repeat it again. My handicap of social media is, and I'm not saying anybody's being fake. No, I'm not saying that. But my handicap of social media is I don't know how to be a fake friend. And I say that in the sense of like once I like attract to you, invest in you, I'm talking about as far as like just, you know, being cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're somebody I'm like, hey, yeah, you can contact me. It's cool, whatever it may be. No matter who you are. Steph, you know you one of them. You know? And you know it's been always respectful. We both know this. And it's been consistent. It's been a consistent respect. Like from day one to this moment, consistent respect. Nothing has ever switched up or changed. So my point is, at what point do we recognize, you know what? Maybe we should just fall back. I don't know. I don't really know. Anything on me. Just do what you did at the very end of what you did and just ask me. Because I'm a very respectful gentleman.
You're not respectful.
Simply have a conversation with you no matter how you think I come off.
Because if you are having a conversation and you're playing devil's advocate, then you're supposed to respect the fact that it's a conversation. I'm allowed to say what I'm allowed to say, but then you're telling me.
Ask me. You did not ask me. Wait. Beloved. You didn't ask me, am I playing devil's advocate? You said I am.
No, I literally.
You're not playing. Listen, to play devil advocate means that I'm going to fake like I'm on that side. I'm not.
You disagreed with it, but then you like portrayed it in the way and came across like, oh, you know,
that
like
is just your interpretation.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Don't assume.
Everything you're saying is a you thing. It's okay.
It's not. You're not.
It is. It's just you.
If you let me string a sentence,
everybody else here knows me.
But I just listen
to At least I thought. I don't know. I think. I don't know. Yo, I'm so confused at this point. Like you heard how I said that so confident. I'm so confused. I'm so confused at this point, bro. Like I would think somebody be like, Smitty ain't like that. Like nobody is saying anything because I need you to understand. The only reason why I'm saying that is because between the host of the show who controls it and either one of the women, the fact is, if I keep going back and forth, I'm trying to get you to, please, everybody remember, if I keep going back and forth, I'm only going to be seen as arguing with the woman. Everybody else
You
up
are
here
supposed to
knows
be
me.
opening a conversation and having a yeah.
Everybody, no. Wait. Because the thing is this: you got to understand something. This is also on my platform. You got to understand something.
You know how many brothers felt
And right there. So I want us to pay attention. All right. So now I'm cut off. So I want us to pay attention. This is why I did this live. This is it. It's the only reason. I wanted to just speak as a gentleman. I wanted to make it clear. I just showed it. I proved it. That's it. All I wanted to do was just speak my mind respectfully. That's it. And I'm making that clear. And I'm only saying that because I'm so damn tired, yo. I'm serious. I'm getting ready to go lay down, bro. I'm so tired. And you know, it wears you out. It wears you out. Now, everything I just said tonight, go back over everything. Look at whatever you want to. Look at whatever you want to. And tell me what. Yeah, I mean, listen. Honestly, that people just don't do that no more. They just don't, you know. But listen, I mean, the thing is, you know, I don't want to drag this on too long. No, I just wanted to make it clear because I'm like, I don't know if people recognize or whatever, like, but I am fully aware, like, I don't know, there's like a tag on my back or something, and I don't know why. I don't have no major beefs and stuff like that, you know, people, you know what I mean? I don't know. So my whole thing is like, I guess I get it, but I don't. But if anybody does listen to me and know about me, you would know I don't care in the first place. I will say the only thing that I think is an issue is the fact that, you know, sometimes my energy could come off as high voltage. And I understand that, you know, I get that. And I get it that people who don't know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I totally take accountability to that. So that's why I be trying to like watch it. I be trying to gauge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of them things I'm working on. Like, I will say that, like, I'm trying my best to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like gauge my energy, just like kind of work on it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Kind of be a little more, you know, poised with it, you know, kind of have a little more patience on maybe when I respond. These are all things that I actually sit back and I have the honesty within myself as one who observes himself to say, you know what? Yeah, that's something that I definitely continuously make sure that I try my best to master. You know, I try my best to go ahead and have times where I just don't say one word for like one whole hour. I just start there. No bullshit. You ever tried that before? Anybody ever tried that? No, boy, try that. Try that one day. Like, not at work or something where you have to communicate. Like, find a time where you like, you good, you don't have to communicate, and just try your best to go one entire hour, 60 minutes, and don't utter one nothing. Don't utter one word, no nothing. Be completely silent for one entire hour. You know something, I've only mastered it like 3 times out of like many. Most of the time I break my silence. It's not as easy as you think. You know, I practice little stuff like that, you know. I like to learn. I do. I like to learn. So it's like now we have this part pulled up here. Right? So it's like I just you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to like, you say you do what? You do that when when you sleeping? Yeah. I mean, basically, I don't know. Do you? Because you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I could hit a light snore, so that might break the silence. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But like real talk though, man. I played enough of that. But I'm just saying, like, I really just wanted to make sure I made that clear. You know, I'm speaking to my buddy and stuff and everything. Just making it very clear to him. That's all I'm talking about. I spoke to him, you know, on the back end and stuff, you know. Just like, hey, I'm just making it clear to you. Like, I need people to understand this. Like, bruh, like, I'm actually to the point where I'm actually really trying to build something with this at this point. So if anybody can understand, I'm just simply trying to protect the actual owner's name of the brand in which it is that I call the Lighthouse in Smitty's Corner. I don't want my character being twisted like that. That's the only reason why this video was made. Absolutely no beef at all. No nothing. Still cool with every single last person, even the person I had the so-called back and forth with. Because if anybody knows me, I would hope by now, before I get up out of here, you would know, right? I mean, how many times have I had a back and forth? So like what? So this is supposed to be the be all, make all, break all. Like, come on now. So much bigger mission out here. Listen, I don't have time to be, you know, upset at stuff like that when we have issues like this right here going on.
Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Interesting new news as we have the full arrest report of the good little boy that didn't do anything wrong. The rich family now who has raised almost $300,000 after he took the life of somebody over a petty, stupid, ignorant argument. And the amount of people defending this kid and trying to pretend it's the exact same thing as like Kyle, they are living in an alternate reality that I just simply cannot follow, fathom, or understand. I legitimately don't understand who these people are and how they type what they type, but I can rest assured we're going to look at it and we're going to make fun of them.
I promise you, we got a much bigger enemy than anything that we can ever be upset at each other about. When am I the only one that's going to think that? I mean, when am I going to be the only one that's not the only one that thinks that? One more time. We got a much, much bigger enemy than anything, bruh. That's about the Carmelo Anthony, you know, him being released. And we be so worried about little Do y'all not get why I say I don't care about this little stuff of these little bickers and arguments and things? Do you not understand why I choose to keep my home so clean? It's a part of my mental and headspace. My environment is spacious and clean because that is what I choose to keep my mind to the best of my ability. It's not perfect. I've been, you know, perverted in my mind as far as what society has done, just like anybody else, but I do everything I can from my environment, my cleanliness, right? My headspace, my diet. It takes a lot of work to be able to make sure that you can stay away from headspaces of people who think like this.
Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Interesting new news as we have the full arrest report of the good little boy that did.
When they call him a good little boy, it's a whole grown ass man. Because let's just be for real. If he was to get convicted, he won't be convicted as a child or a juvenile. I bet you they'll give him an adult charge. So if the law is going to give him the adult charge, don't you call him no good little boy. No, call him exactly what he is, a well-educated and groomed young man. Somebody who reminds me of the friends that I had growing up. You know, young, educated black brothers and sisters. Call him what he is, not a good little boy. You see? When are we going to recognize that there's so many illusions?
Get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Today gon' be a good day. Jack gon' keep it playing from the Genesis. As I'm blowing dope, being broke, my only nemesis. Remember when it wasn't all good, I used to reminisce. Felt like I was going through hell with no deliverance. Niggas throwing salt in the game, condoning ignorance. But when it's really in you, not on you, we know the difference. Nigga ain't no willing and dealing, we really killing shit. My brother passed a shooter like Luka, he gave me sentences. Nigga, I was Dennis before you knew what a menace is. Now I just spread love to these bitches, ho, I'm a feminist. Way they running back to the dick, they think they Emmitt Smith. No real player gon' break it, that shit be imminent. Yeah. Nigga, we was trapping out the tenement. Niggas ain't hard, they just loud, them niggas impotent. Ain't in it for the glory, my life story is intricate. Don't crash out for the money and watch the niggas you get it with. I say it all, cause I'm past the point that I'ma play with y'all. And as the president, I'ma have to revoke your player card. Don't think the nigga ever was real, and he gon' stay a fraud. Don't think a nigga bluffing is not nothing to break them all. Saquon, ho, it's not nothing to shake them all. There ain't no street clothes in my bed, ho, better take them all. Just get that cheese, breaking that bread, and I can stay involved. You wanna look sweet in my side seat, got to pay the cost.
Dope and cheese, I'm smoking G's. While I was scaling dope and weed, y'all been yelling broken knees. You gon' do it, baby, do it, gotta hold and squeeze. For real, it's cold out here, one of you hoes gon' freeze. Rob the reverend, call the blessing, hold your nose, don't sneeze. Poop, nigga. Oops, nigga. Pull up in that big shit like I'm too big for that coupe, nigga. Too legit to quit, no, I'm just too legit for you, nigga. Twin Towers feel the power when we speaking, nigga. Cope like I was in the ghost with Tommy Egan, nigga. If your bitch looks suspicious, she probably creeping, nigga. If you heard the shit before, it's probably me. And don't ask me about no money, I'ma tell you, let me hold something. 60K in debt, be walking around like I don't owe nothing. So and so got shot up, I just act like I don't know nothing. I call love, but we make a hit and miss a home run. Clean up in the kitchen, we can't have no dirty dishes, cause it's roaches outside and we cooking if they don't sniff it. Took a shot in the dark, I just went for this shit. Why aim for the stars, go forward and get nothing. Somewhere there's a young nigga on the same thing. Suggested advice, I tell him do better. Baby mom pregnant, I was turning 18. Ain't even focus my mind to getting cheddar. So I quit this rap shit, quit chasing my dreams. Fuck it, get money off of hoes and the fiends. Fuck it, get money, then turn around, blow it. If I was my plug, man, I wouldn't even throw it. Maybe I would get money, you know it. Really had the city for some summers with the lows, yeah. Going down the wrong way, niggas getting smoked, yeah. I ain't even tell you about the times I was broke, yeah.